Friday night lights, the crowd roars, everything's right. In a small town where legends grow, we gather round, let our spirit flow. Cheerleaders chant, their voices soar. On the bleachers we want more. Rivalries run deep, it's a battle cry. Tonight we're alive and we touch the sky. Loud, the drums ignite, the smell of popcorn fills the night. Every tackle, every pass, this is our moment, it's built to last. Coaches scream, the players fight, with every heartbeat we feel the night. Rival colors flash, it's do or die, with every octane we'll reach for the sky. Our time, let the passion flow. From the first down to the final score, we'll shout it out, we want more and more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crestwood, Ohio, Manaway, Ohio, Crestwood High School, Jack Lambert Stadium here at the top of the hill in Manaway. My name's Jason Honeycutt. I'm joined here by my son Bryce, who's going to help me do some play-by-play as we bring you tonight's game between the Fairview Warriors and your Crestwood Red Devils. Beautiful, beautiful night for football. Perfect weather. We got a little bit of cloudy skies. My weather app said it was going to be clear skies. I don't see clear skies.
And pretty overcast.
Yeah, but still absolutely perfect night for October football. This is week 10. We're last week of the season already, and here's where we're at. Crestwood's 5-4. Playing against the Fairview Warriors, who are 6-3 tonight. They're in second place in our division. As a matter of fact, I have the CVC standings right here. I take that back. Fairview is technically behind Chagrin Falls. Kirtland is number 1, 9-0, who we saw last week. We played very well against them, if you ask my personal opinion, which you probably won't. But we were the first team all season to score first on them in a game, intercepted their first pass on the third play of the game and turned that a few plays later into a touchdown, controlled pretty much the entire first quarter of the game. But their rushing and passing attack was mostly their rushing attack was just too much for us to handle. They are a darn good team, Division 6, probably going to be back-to-back champs this year. If not, I'll be very surprised. The Fairview Warriors tonight, they're 6-3, 2-2 in the conference. They have a win, I believe, over Berkshire, lost to Kirtland. And I was thinking they beat Chagrin Falls, but maybe I have that backwards. I think maybe they lost to Chagrin Falls. Maybe that was their other loss. I had looked all this up, but I'm getting a little old to be memorizing stuff. But both Chagrin Falls and the Berkshire Badgers we've lost to this year. So that's why Crestwood's 1-3 in the conference. 5-4 on the season. We do have a win over the Cardinal Huskies. Excuse me. A little dry air out here tonight. But that's where we're at. Crestwood is currently 16th in Division 5, Region 17 playoff standings, which is they take 16 teams. So we win tonight and you're in. Lose, and a lot of things got to go your way to make it to the playoffs. That 16 seed, if that's us, we will end up playing the number 1 Canfield South Range next week. And they are darn good. So, and we'd have to go there. But there's nothing like making the playoffs, because once you get there, anything can happen. I was talking to assistant coach Jakacki a little bit before the game tonight, and he was telling me that they're gonna play like they want to get into the playoffs. They're not going to leave anything on the table. They're going to throw it all out there and see what happens. They want to try to stop. Fairview has a passing game that's incredible. They have a wide receiver that they call Juju, and you're going to see why. Because he can catch and run. He's very fast. He's got really good hands. And all they got to do is get the ball near him, and he's going to catch it, and it's going to be for some good yards. So Januska, I believe, is going to be on him tonight. He's going to have his hands full with this young man. This is it, though. This is week 10, so this is our last broadcast of the season. I want to thank you all for tuning in and joining us tonight. It's really good to have you here. Let's see. The pregame festivities are underway, so let's get this out of the way.
The following is a presentation of Infinity Road Media.
Tiny town, big flames, the field is set. Cleats on turf, mud and slip. Still on the scoreboard, lights shining bright. Coach barking orders night after night. Huddle up, boys, the clock's ticking fast. Quarterback's ready, this game ain't our last. Running like the wind down the 50-yard line. Tackles and touchdowns, crossing the signs. Friday night showdown, let's hit the stage. Small town heroes, heart full of rage. Cheerleaders cheer, crowds yelling loud. We play for pride, faces in the crowd. Fumble the ball, jump on it quick. Opposition fierce, they gonna stick. Pain and glory all in the same. High school legends play their game. From the bleachers to the street, a town alive. Post-game party under starry skies. Smoking barbecue in the crisp night air. Tomorrow's another day, but tonight we ain't there. Friday night showdown, let's hit the stage. He's in for the Crestwood. Heart full of rage. Cheerleaders cheer, crowds yelling loud. We play for pride, faces in the crowd.
All right. Band is taking the field here. Cheerleaders are making their human tunnel for the boys to run out of. And just so you know, we are about 8 minutes to game time. We have the CVC TV crew up here with us tonight, sharing the top of the, what do you call it? The
Press box.
Press box. I want to say sound booth. I don't know why I want to say that.
Essentially.
Press box, yes. So, I won't be my normal loud self. I'm going to try to be a little bit quieter, give those guys, let the professionals do what they do, and we'll just bring you the game the best we can. So let me see. So we're going to do the Crestwood alma mater, and then the boys will run out here. We'll do the not the play Pledge of Allegiance, the national.
National anthem.
Boy, my brain is going crazy tonight.
At this time, would you please remain standing and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we got about 4 minutes to go to the start of the game here. The Fairview Warriors won the toss, and they elected to defer to the second half, so they'll be kicking off to our boys. We'll have the ball first. And like I said, I was talking to Coach Takaki before the game, and he said that the game plan tonight is to control the ball. Control the ball, control the ball. And what we saw last week against Kirtland that worked for a little while was the 3 yards in a cloud of dust mentality. Just keep the ball on the ground, take the time off the clock, try to keep the ball out of their hands as much as possible. And I think if you're going to beat a team with a good passing attack, that's the way to go. So tonight the Fairview Warriors come in. They kind of have a cross between Oklahoma and Alabama look to them. That's what Bryce told me here.
Little Georgia sprinkled in.
Yeah, a little Georgia sprinkled in. They got the Alabama-style helmets, darker red. I don't even know what color you call that, just a dark red, but they have their
Crimson.
Crimson.
Sure.
And they have white jerseys and gray pants, and Crestwood's going to be in their all red jerseys, all red pants, gray helmets. And here comes our boys onto the field. So regardless of what happens tonight, this will be the last home game of the season. Going in as a low seed, the bottom seed, you wouldn't have any home games. And the good news is my wife just showed up, so we will have a scoreboard tonight. I was getting a little worried she wasn't going to make it, but she hustled and got here. So we have our full 3-person crew out here tonight. You can see at the top of the screen there the Fairview Warriors getting their calisthenics in. And with any luck tonight, folks, we may have instant replay. I just have to have fast enough fingers to make it work.
And now we won't because you said it out loud
I
before
know,
we
right?
did it. Didn't test it first.
Right. I should have, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed. That's not a touchscreen. She tried. Ugh. My wife showed up trying to test one of the monitors, seeing if it was a touchscreen. Unfortunately, no. She has to use the old-fashioned little mouse to make things work. So,
The
kickoff.
old-fashioned wireless mouse.
Yeah, the old-fashioned
Old-fashioned.
wireless mouse. So it's kind of interesting, the setup that the CVC-TV guys have here. They have fiber optic cables going down to a trailer, and it's pretty amazing. They have cameras that cost more than my entire setup.
Yeah.
So, but they bring you a great broadcast. So I can't say I wouldn't be I wouldn't be offended if you switched over to their broadcast on CVC-TV. But if you're a diehard Crestwood fan, we're glad to have you. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, we'll give you a more biased report
Definitely.
on what goes on.
Definitely. In fact, though, the Kirtland folks said last week we did a really good job preventing a fair broadcast to them. So
All right, well, Fairview Park has no idea what's coming to them. Look out.
I was actually pleased to hear that because I do try to give you just a football broadcast. I want these are high school kids.
The only thing I'm biased against is the zebras on the field.
Right. And it's a little squib kick picked up around the 35, taken across the 40, 45, up near the 48-yard line. That was Stephen Heritage on a return there. That's going to be great field position for Crestwood to start. I'm not sure if that was an intentional squib kick or.
Yeah, I couldn't quite. It looked like it. I don't know. It was like too good of a squib kick for me to say that was unintentional because that was about the most perfect squib I think you could ask for.
Right. Good return
If it
out of it,
was-
though. About 15 yards on that. And there's other announcers next to us. There's the announcer in the booth downstairs over the loudspeaker. So we're going to do our best to just bring you what we can here. And it looks like it's a pitch to
Direct
snap to
snap.
Blasey.
You got there. You found it.
He is doing what he does, just taking guys with him. He's going to pick up about 9 on the carry. Well, let's call it 8. That was my shtick last week when you weren't here. It was like whatever number I said, they went one lower or higher. If I said 8, it was 9. If I said 9, it was 8. If I said 8, it was 7.
Yeah, that's about 8.
So,
See how long this streak lasts.
yeah. So it'll be 2nd and 2 Crestwood at the Warrior 42-yard line. The
Direct snap again.
and he's got some running room blockers and just doing what he does down to the 32-yard line.
Just tucked in there behind Charlie Summer, the lead blocker.
Yep.
Get behind me, I'll lead you to glory.
Right. And that's what we've seen out of our offense this year, that your quarterback isn't the prototypical guy that's just going to stand in the pocket and throw the ball or roll out and throw the ball. He's going to block. We saw that in the first game against Ritztown this year. He took a linebacker and took him into the end zone so that Blasio could score on a play. And it's a handoff to Giel, who's got some running room around the outside. He's got the edge. He's got to cut it up, and he's going to be up near the first down marker as they got out of his way.
Laundry on the field, though. I think this might come back for a hold. It was in the area of potentially a hold on a lead blocker. Yep, holding on the offense. Marking back 5.
Okay.
Couldn't quite tell who that was on, but it appeared that there was maybe a pulling guard heading off to the right that just held onto those shoulder pads a little too long.
No, I didn't count on this, but it looks like my instant replay is going to interfere with my wife's ability to
How to run the clock.
score down here. So.
Oh, geez.
But we'll see. We'll make it work. So that's going to, instead of 2nd and 1, it's going to be 1st and 18.
Confused. Was that a official's timeout?
I'm not sure. So Crestwood's doing their student body left. And it's a direct snap to Blasiola again, who is
bumbling
just
and tumbling.
only going to pick up a couple this time. Checking that stickum on his hands there. So, like I told you, the coaches said that they're not going to leave anything on the table tonight. I wouldn't be surprised at 2nd and 15 to see a fake handoff here and Charlie throw the ball downfield. Let's take a look. Snaps to Summer, and he hands off to, is that Giel? Yep.
Yeah, I believe it's Giel.
Picks up a couple, is going to get back close, not quite to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and long here. 3rd and
Jakacki had mentioned opening up the playbook and getting creative with stuff. Is this going to be a standard drop back pass? Are they going to throw something a little shifty in on them?
Well, last week it happened on 4th down, so they may try to run Blasiola again and see if you can get a couple more and make this a shorter pass.
This is such a 4-down team, though, that I don't even think you have to pick up a 1st down on this play. I mean, if you chunk another 7 or 8,
you
can go for it on 4th and feel okay.
And
gonna get a false start.
Motion. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Now you're gonna have to get somebody throwing the football because that's gonna be back 5 more.
Yep.
That's gonna be 3rd and 18.
I still think it's 4-down territory here either way.
I agree.
As long as you don't go backwards on this play.
Yep. So got to be a little disciplined here, especially on 3rd down, 3rd and long.
Definitely.
And student body's going to the right. You got Blasiola and Summer in the backfield. Snap to Blasiola. He turns, fakes, hands off, and he's looking downfield. He's got somebody down there open, and Giel is tied up.
Hey, they're going to get him for interference, though.
Nope, check that.
Looked to me like you could probably get a hands to the face here. That was just some hands fighting going on, but if they're going to call the ticky-tack stuff today.
That was number 9. My last roster says Ty Berquist, but who did Ty switch with? That's Bryce Bennett. Okay,
Bryce Bennett.
Check that. Sorry.
I didn't see a signal of what that. I mean, I guess they're calling in interference because that's a spot foul. It couldn't have been holding.
Where are they moving the ball to? No, they are calling holding.
So
only moving it up 5.
holding.
So we'll
okay.
replay. They thought it was Fairview thought it was pass interference too downfield, but it was a defensive holding. So it's going to be 3rd and 13. We'll replay 3rd and that'll be a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, 3rd and 8.
Yeah. That's more manageable. So direct snap to Blasiola. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 2 guys to beat. He's down to the 12, 10, 9. Driven out of bounds around the 9-yard line. Down there for the Crestwood 1st down. Beautiful run by Blasiola there. Saw a little space, and like I said, you give him that hole, man. He's going to hit it hard. Like he's shot out of a cannon, so.
Got the 1st down the hard way, that's for sure, but we did it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't looking good there for a minute, but got what you want. You got 1st and 10. You've got controlled the ball for part of the 1st quarter already. 1st and goal at the 10. Check that. Got some guys moving around the backfield. Got Summer and Blasiola back there. Summer's going to lead block. Blasiola direct snap, trying to find some room, pushing and shoving, and
yeah, definitely stuffed that pile. That's for sure.
Gonna only pick up maybe 2 yards on the carry, I think. Yep. So it'll be 2nd and goal at the 8. That's manageable, but you really want to start this game on the board here.
Definitely. Come away with points.
This can't be like Chagrin Falls where we get down here and give the ball back. Oh. All right. 2nd and goal at the 8. Summer and Blasiola. Oh, I checked that. Blasiola and Addis are in the backfield. Student body just moved to the left. Direct snap to Blasiola. He's got Addis out blocking in front of him. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to go in for the Crestwood touchdown.
It's a well-executed, long, run-it-down-your-throat drive. Only one passing attempt.
Checking out the replay
and you ended
here.
up picking up yards anyways, and
there he goes.
That's just strength, man. That's muscle on muscle.
That's following your lead blockers right there.
lot of time off the clock too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a way to control the start for sure.
4.5 minutes on the first drive alone. Direct snap to Addis, who's got a little bit of room, but he looks like he's going to get met and pushed back, and that'll be where it stops. So,
no conversion, but points nonetheless.
points on the board. Points first. It's always the goal. Score first and score often. So they got half of it down. Scored first. Now we got to score often. So we got 6-0 Crestwood. 7:33 to go in the first quarter here. And so Jake Eierman is our kickoff guy and punter. And he had this beautiful punt last week that landed inside the 2-yard line and stopped. And it was I said it was very Corey Bojorquez-like. And his dad texted me the next day and said that was cool. So.
If there's one glimmer of hope in Cleveland for football, it's that Corey Bojorquez is a good punter.
Right, that's about the only thing we got left.
It's the only Brown you're not embarrassed to be compared to.
Right. I guess Myles Garrett wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, that wouldn't be terrible.
And you could be compared to Denzel Ward, but if it's because you're not on the field a lot, because you're hurt all the time, that's not good.
Yeah, it's because you're concussed left and right.
All right.
Sorry.
Ooh, a little squib kick. Going to go up near the 40-yard line,
Off
and it
the
bounces
hands.
off, and Crestwood looks like they fell on the ball.
They did.
Crestwood football. That's huge.
Yeah. Just muffed it. I mean, it was right at him, bounced off the. It kind of looked to me like maybe he kicked it out of his own hands.
Look,
He had to catch it
like
low.
Recovered by number 31, Chris Morey. Wow.
Wow, so 2 big plays just on the 2 kickoffs in this game already for Crestwood.
Yeah, good return to start
Yeah.
the game, and then you get a mishandled
Turnover,
ball.
yeah.
Ooh, boy,
Ball
you
on one.
go up 2 scores in the first quarter. Remember when the Browns went up 4 scores on Pittsburgh in that playoff
Oh, my
game in the
goodness,
first
yeah.
one? I'm not saying that's going to happen.
I'll never
here,
forget
but,
that.
But that would be a good feeling if you could just get up 2 scores right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
So direct snap to
It's blown dead. Yeah,
Callista.
false start again, coming back.
We got to be more disciplined than
I
that.
didn't see any movement either. I don't know who that. Maybe the center shifted the ball a little or something.
Yeah. So nothing like making it hard on ourselves. We seem to be pretty good
Yeah.
at that from time to time. So, but it is still first down. First and 15. Foist and 15.
Still foist down.
All right, so they break the huddle. It looks like Addison Blasio in the backfield. Direct snap to Blasio. He's got Addis blocking for him, and he's got a little seam up the middle there, and he's
Carrying
he's still
more and more.
going. Wow, it's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Original line of scrimmage. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Somebody lost a helmet for Fairview. Gonna have to go off for a play.
Yeah. Oh, they gave an extra yard, so pick up a 6 there. So it'll be 2nd and 9. The 44 of Fairview. And this is how I think, our guys should have been playing all year. I feel like this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to control games. They wanted the run game to be the dominant force. And you wanted to score. So some are
Absolutely.
hands off to, I believe that's Gil,
Oh, my
who's
goodness.
just putting his shoulder down and busting through guys.
Bouncing off of him like
Yeah, wow.
nothing. I mean, he was made in the backfield.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it was a D tackle that got through, maybe behind a pulling guard or something, but he got right through and had hands all over him. Escaped that one and then laid down the boomstick a little later.
3rd and 5 right at the 40-yard line. Maybe defense. Is that false start or defense jump off sides? Yeah, it looks like they're pointing towards
Yeah, it's
Fairview.
Yep. Neutral zone infraction.
Tried to anticipate the snap
Offside.
count there. And that's going to be right near the first down.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm starting to there's been a couple of calls on the line here that
Yes.
I've been trying to pay a little bit more attention to, and I didn't see any of our guys move. So
Yep. That was much better discipline on that play. So that will be a first down. Crestwood at the Fairview 35-yard line. So Addis and Blasiol in the backfield, and it's a snap to Blasiol, who's got Addis blocking, and he's taking somebody with him downfield. Going to get inside the 30 down to the 26. Need the 25 for first down, so he's really close to first down yardage there. And this is the kind of game you need from Blasiol and Addis, too, just to be that 1-2 punch. And
yeah, keep legs fresh so you're
Yep.
not working on old tires in the fourth quarter.
Right. So Summers in there. Snap to Summer. He turns and hands it. Fake the handoff to, they thought it was a fake to Blasiol, but it actually was a handoff, and he's got running room. He's carrying guys down, and he's inside the 5 down to the 1-yard line, just shy of the touchdown.
My goodness. There is a penalty flag in the back here, though.
Oh.
Looks to me like that's going to come back from a hold.
Wow. Incredible, incredible.
My goodness.
What a fantastic play call that I followed the ball. I followed the wrong guy on the camera.
Yeah, there's, 5 different people that could have ended up with that football.
And not as much last week, but Kirtland does this triple option where they have 3 guys and an eye behind the quarterback. And sometimes they all go one way, sometimes they all go different ways, and you never can tell who has the ball. Sometimes the quarterback comes out with it.
Oh, man.
So it's really hard to defend, and that was a lot. What that looked like was a lot of like what they do well. So direct snap to Blasiol, who takes the handoff, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage there.
Man, this penalty may come back to really bite us at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, from first and goal at the 1 to now we're 3rd and 10 at the 35. That hurt a lot.
Man, imagine doing all that work and driving through all those bodies to get down to the 1-yard line, just to know that 35 of your rushing yards are just taken off the ball.
Yeah, because somebody was off, false started, right?
Yep.
All right, 3rd and 10. Student body left. You got Summer and Blas in the backfield again. And Charlie's got the ball, and he's looking. He hits his guy downfield. He's got number 9.
That immediately.
Is that Ty Berquist?
I think that
looks
is
like
Ty Berquist this time. Yep.
He's hit immediately as he catches the ball, but he had traded jerseys with somebody a few weeks ago, and it looks like they may have traded back.
How is this legal?
So that's sophomore Ty Berquist. 4th and 1 at the 26. I think we've had one play so far, that non-penalty play, that didn't go for at least a yard. So.
Yeah, barring a false start here, somebody jumping this.
Right. Stay on sides, boys. So you got Blas and Summer in the backfield. Direct snap to Blasiol. He's got lead blockers, and he's fighting.
Oh,
he's
man.
pushing. He's up near
That's
the
gonna be
first down.
real
That's going to be.
close.
Oh, that spot looks
Yeah,
not
it looks
good.
like they're making it
Yep.
short. Yep.
Giving the ball to Fairview. I think he was a little further ahead when that forward progress got stopped.
Either way, you ate up most of this first quarter.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Less than 4 minutes in the first quarter
Yeah.
before they even touched the ball.
Yeah.
3:44.
If you end up with a takeaway or something here too.
Right.
Get to see Fairview Park's offense for the first time here, see what they got dialed up.
I'd watch for them to try to score fast here. So 1st and 10 Fairview at the 26-yard line. They've got 2 wide receivers to the left, and they got a man in motion. It's a pitch out to him.
He's got the edge.
Number 2. We might
Oh,
have
yeah, and
holding
he's
back
got
here and a
space.
block in the back against Giel that they're not signaling a. Wow.
Nothing?
I had that right in the right in the camera.
All right.
So you have. I'm going to let you call out the Fairview players because you have the.
Oh, yes.
I have Crestwood's.
Hey, ball's loose. Ball's down.
Uh-oh. Crestwood signaling they have the football. No official
Gotta
signal
wait
yet.
for It did look like we fell on it first. Whether or not he stayed on it is kind of the question.
I'm waiting for an official signal.
Give me a replay. Give me a replay.
I can't. I wasn't really zoomed in. Yeah.
Okay,
No, too late.
So they're saying Fairview, but can you advance a fumble forward with like it came out
Yeah.
of his hands forward, and they fell one way or another. All right, whatever. I'll
Well,
figure it out.
regardless, 2nd and 16 to 33. Fairview in the shotgun. They got 4 wide receivers, and he's looking to throw. He's got a guy down here, and he overshoots him. That's number 6.
Number 6, LaMarcus Clark, was the target.
And that'll bring up 3rd and long for Fairview, and you know they're looking to pass the ball
Yep.
here, especially if they go 4 wide.
Yep, indeed. Interested to see the arm on quarterback Burke Lowry. See if it's going to be one of the, if he's just going to, screw it.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it up.
Yeah.
22's out there somewhere.
Right? I would watch for that.
See if he can heave it.
So here you go. 4 wide, shotgun pass. Over the middle.
Over
but
the
he's
middle.
hit
It's
right.
tipped and picked?
Who's got the ball?
I cannot tell. 51.
51.
Number
Is that
51.
Jackson Rattray? With the interception down inside the 20-yard line. Oh, we got flags downfield. I got a bad feeling about this. Everything's gone against us so far.
It looks to me like there might be an unnecessary roughness call. Somebody
that.
driving somebody out of bounds too hard.
Check that. That was Corey Barnauskas.
Corey Barnauskas with the pick.
Rattray's 21.
Yeah, tipped right off the receiver's hands over the middle. Give me a replay on that. How about, huh?
It's probably a little late now.
Ah.
I have to do it within 15 seconds. He looks like they signaled offsetting penalties.
And we just heard an announcer say personal foul against Red Devils.
Is that after the
Yeah, it
interception?
looks like it's coming our way. Yes, it was after. I think it might have just been a late hit. Somebody was getting kind of driven out of bounds as the whistle was blown, but I don't know how you can call a late hit before the whistle's blown.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know. I didn't see a face mask signal or anything, so.
Yeah, it's probably some hand checking downfield, but you're
Big
back further than you
return.
want to be. But it negates the big return. But you're still, you have the football again.
Yeah.
So they had the ball for less than a minute,
Yeah, less than 1 full
and
minute.
you've got good field position up at the 35.
Just got to wear out this defense, right?
Yeah. So who do we got? Blasio and Callista in the backfield. Snaps to Callista, who fakes the handoff. Oh, Summers
Got a
back, and he's
man.
looking deep. He's got a man
He's
open.
got
He
a
caught
man.
it.
Caught.
That's Januska in for the Crestwood touchdown.
Excellent throw. Excellent catch. Great route to get that much space. I mean, that should have been double coverage, but it was an island.
Wow.
And I think if that ball's dropped, I think you could argue for a roughing the passer penalty by about 3 different Fairview Park players, but
I missed the replay
You know?
again. I keep forgetting. I have to change. I have to stop the camera and look over and hit these buttons, and I'm a little slow. Sorry. So you got 12-0 Crestwood as they set up for the 2-point conversion. We always try for 2 because we don't have anybody that can kick a field goal yet. We haven't found anybody. It's a direct snap to Blasio, who might have. He's going to be close.
they're going to say no?
No, he's
Oh,
just
man.
shy. Ugh,
Just not able to push through that pile on the goal line. That's
that
tough.
was right there.
Yeah. I don't know if you can get much closer than that.
So, but you're up 2 scores.
Yeah.
Against a very good Fairview team. And you've held the ball now for all but 1 minute of the first quarter with 2:43 to go.
That's insane.
So 8.5 minutes.
So if you're D'Amato, are you telling your special teams, hey, kick it at that guy again?
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, right?
Right at him.
Lightning strikes twice in the same place. No, I don't think you do that
No.
again. I think you kick it deep and try to pin them deep. And
Yeah.
You want Ironman to get a leg into this one and get it down there, and get it high so that you have time to get guys down. Pin them deep, make them. When you can force the other team to play from desperation,
Yeah.
the odds, and you can control yourself. That's where the odds are in your favor. So, but speaking of controlling yourselves, we got to be careful with the false starts, the penalties. Don't shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. No kidding.
All right. We got a little bit of wind up here. Oh, he is going to little squib kick it, and it's
It's
dropped
off
again. But they picked it up, and he's looking for some running room, and he
He's
might
got
have
it.
some.
One-on-one open field tackle.
Is
is
that
made.
Callista? Number 3? Yes, sir. Nice open field tackle by Michael Callister at the 35.
Yep. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of scarier feelings than knowing that you got to try to bring down somebody that's incredibly shifty with no hope of anybody behind you. You knowing
Yeah.
you're the last resort
I'm it. Yep.
is a little terrifying.
Hold on for dear life.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Fairview at their 36-yard line. They're going to go 4 wide again from a shotgun with one guy in the backfield, and it's they did this
Option
pretty well.
pitch,
The
yep.
option.
Man, did
And
we eat it
he's
up,
going to
though.
get met and driven back and going to lose 6 on the play.
My goodness, none of our corners bid on any of those routes. They saw the rollout and attacked.
Yeah, they're going to say he was a yard further ahead than it looked like he was. So 2:13 to go, and they're hurrying back to the line. They still got 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Got one guy comes set, and another guy behind the quarterback. He's calling for the ball, and he's looking downfield. He's rolling.
He wants to take the deep shot. I can't believe he didn't just run it, but it's
Oof.
complete to, is that a 13? Number 11. Completion to Savion Harris. Savion Harris. I'm just going to call him Harris. Complete to Harris. That's a way easier name.
Yeah. So that's a big first down. It's first down for Fairview. Right at midfield. And they're going to stay 2 wide, a shotgun, a guy in motion. And a handoff's going to go up the middle. One guy to beat, but he does grab him and drag him down. That was 51 again. Corey Bernauskis. Pickup of 2 on the play. Good job by Corey there to hold him. Senior Corey Bernauskis, who's senior night tonight. So they had a nice little procession of all the seniors before the game tonight. And looking downfield, and they're trying to score fast. And good coverage, good defense.
It was about the best spot the quarterback could have thrown that ball into coverage that was that good. I mean,
Yeah, Satterley, that number 10 was on him.
You got to ask your receiver to go high point it, because otherwise you leave that low and that route could get jumped and picked again.
So 3rd and 8, Fairview. They're going to stay 4 wide, 3 to the left this time, 1 to the right, and a running back in the backfield behind the quarterback. And he's looking to throw. He's rolling out. He's got a guy down there, and he's near the sideline. He makes the catch, but, yep, they're saying he was in bounds.
That's an excellent catch to get the toe tap.
Let's check the replay here. And, yep, he does stay in bounds. So they hustle to the line here. They're going to stay 4 wide. Check that, 3 wide. And handoffs up the middle. He's going to get hit and dropped, but not before he picks up about 5 yards, doing a Blasio move there, just carrying guys with him downfield. So defense has been on fire so far, but I hear the CVC guys saying they're going to get tested, and they're not kidding. This is it. Your back's against the wall here. 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 6 at the 32. This is a time where you might take a shot downfield.
They're going to false start on offense.
Wide receiver jumped down here before the ball was snapped, so you got 45 seconds to go. And they're going to back it up 5, making it 2nd and 11 instead of, what was it, 2nd and 6?
Yeah.
So there's a little help. That's what I was talking about when teams start playing desperate football.
Start
They
making
make
mistakes.
Yep. So they got 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, running back in the backfield. And he's looking to pass again. He's looking only one direction. He throws it across, and he's got his guy.
Yes, he does.
And
Makes
he
another
cuts,
man miss,
and
and
that is it. It could happen that fast. That's number 1. Who do you got for that?
I forget already. J.R. Beto?
That was Beto.
Yeah. That's just I don't want to call it a coverage mistake, but just a good response to the Red Devils' defensive scheme.
Yep. We got coverage was on the outside. He cut inside, and
Yeah, he was giving inside or playing outside leverage, giving inside
Yep.
shade.
And the quarterback had time to throw, too.
Yep, and no safety there to try to prevent anything.
So we got offsides on Crestwood, so that's going to move the ball halfway to the.
Yeah, I mean, if this is personal, but if I know I'm lining up against a good wide receiver that's faster than me, I'm playing outside shade the whole time.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm shoving him to the sideline.
Yep.
Use the sideline as another defender.
Yep.
And just give yourself a
the kick
chance.
is up, but I hear whistles before.
Another flag. Calling offsides again?
Again. Are they just going to take the result and enforce it on the kickoff?
Just jump the count or lined up in the neutral zone?
Not sure. Yeah, it looks like their coach over there is signaling that they may just enforce it. Or are they going to,
Wow.
They get a little closer. They might just go for 2 here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sure would.
They're taking the
What do you have
points
to lose? You're down, yeah.
off the board. And they're going to move the ball halfway closer.
Yeah, then, yeah.
Oh, no, this makes no sense. He's setting up for the extra point again.
Wait,
Why would you take the points
I have
off
no
the board?
idea. Now if he misses, all right.
Yeah. We'll take it.
Oh, man, that was an ugly
Just
one.
squeaks
Yeah.
through. I'm not sure.
It's so hard to tell up here from
have-
this angle, but
If you're going to take the points, why would you re-kick?
why would you re-kick? Yeah,
I am so
Yeah.
confused.
I don't understand that at all.
Well, it's been an exciting first quarter, and it only took the Fairview Warriors a minute and a half to score once they got the football. Well, 2 minutes to score.
Yeah, got to work on controlling the game, or continue to control the game.
Yep.
The clock. Not put yourself in any compromising positions when it comes to leaving time on the clock for them to
Right.
respond.
So back deep for Crestwood is Tristan Addis, Wyatt Januska. Fairview's going to tee up the ball at the 40-yard line. Woo, we got
It's
a lot of
breezy.
wind here.
Yeah, breezy indeed.
Still a gorgeous night. I still have no complaints about how perfect October weather, perfect football weather. So this deep kick this time, going to be inside the 10.
Oh
he's gonna
man,
get
that's going to
drugged
be
out.
yep.
Eesh. So they're not even going to give him forward progress.
Handful of unblocked. I don't know. They're not gunners on kickoff, but essentially
Yeah.
unblocked warriors getting down there that he didn't have much space at all to work with.
Okay, they are going. He did get up to the 11. That's where they're going to mark the
Give him
ball
forward
down.
progress.
Yep. Like the way the other referee came in there and I thought his foot was down, he was calling it down near the 6, even though that was just where he got spun
Yeah.
out. So 29 seconds to go in the first quarter, and I got a feeling we're going to get a heavy dose of Blasio and Addis here
Mm-hmm.
to control the rest of this first quarter and into the second quarter. You got Summer in the backfield with Blasio. Giel's in motion, direct snap to Blasio, who does what he does, puts his head down, drives the ball forward. Looks like he's going to pick up 3 on the carry.
Really, I think the name of this drive is just stay disciplined. You can't have any more negative plays.
Right.
Resulting by penalties.
Yeah, especially
You know.
especially like offensive line penalties.
Yeah,
Crestwood's going to be content just to let the clock run out in the first quarter.
I would too.
So as the first quarter comes to a close, your score is Crestwood 12, Fairview 7. And what an exciting first quarter
Yeah.
so far.
It was a good football.
I wasn't sure what to expect tonight. I was hoping we'd play like we did in the first quarter last week. And I'm going to say even the whole first half. We played great in the first half.
Yeah.
Just kind of things got out of hand a little the second half. And even then, there was a bunch of bright spots in the game. So
Take your moral victories.
take the moral
Yeah.
victories, right? When you're playing against the class of the league, of the division, you take what you can get. So we'll take a 12-7 lead after the first quarter. But I got to tell you, I am liking the summer to Januska.
Yeah. It's becoming pretty dangerous.
Yep, it's fun to watch. So 2nd and 7 for the Devils.
They're going to get an offsides penalty immediately.
My phone's acting up here.
Yep.
All right.
Offsides, everybody but the first linebacker on the inside.
So there, that's when you play, like we said, keep them playing desperate. Make them make mistakes. It's going to be 2nd and 2, just inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. Direct snap to Blasiol, who hits a wall, but he cuts it outside, and he's looking for some room, but he's not going to get it. Just going to get to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, a bunch of unblocked Warriors there, too. I think none of the linebackers really fell for the first fake.
Right. Yeah, they read that pretty well.
And I think if Blasiol didn't end up running into the back of his pulling tackle there, pulling guard.
Well, I think that's kind of what he does. He holds onto that back and then follows him and busts, has him pushed left and he goes right or vice versa.
Right.
So we're going to have 3rd and 2 here. Inside the 20, got to get to the 21 for a first down. Gill's kind of moving in motion there, and it's a snap to Addis this time.
Is he going to get it?
And he's not.
No.
He's going to lose a yard.
That Fairview Park line is really, defensive line has figured it out now, even despite the penalties.
Yep. So
I think you're looking at a punt here.
Yeah, this is where you have to punt. That's not what you wanted. You wanted to come out of this one controlling that clock and controlling the ball a little bit more. So, and the problem is that the Fairview receivers lined up right at midfield. So if we don't kick it any further than that, they're going to have some great field position.
Right at him.
And right at him. But he is going to get out of the way and let it roll. So it's going to take a Crestwood bounce, and it's going to roll inside. Just going to keep going and going and going. And it's going to come to a stop at the 32-yard line.
Excellent punt.
Yeah, definitely. From down at the goal line to, well, down around the 10. I check that to the other 30. So you're going to have to, your defense is going to have to come up with a big stop here. You know they're going to throw the ball. You know who they're looking for. So be on him like white on rice, right? Isn't that the old saying?
Something like that.
And they're going to go 4 wide. 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Got a tight end and a running back in the backfield. He's looking to pass right off the bat. Oh, almost picked off there.
Yeah,
and they're saying
yep.
As soon as he caught it, he was down.
His knee was on the ground. It's not NFL rules.
Nope.
Once your knee's on the ground, you are down.
Yep, and that was Bryce Gill in there looking to pick that off.
He wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
Yep, he wanted to jump that little screen pass.
Missed it by a foot maybe.
Yeah.
So loss of 1 on that completed pass, so it'll be 2nd and 11 Fairview. The 32-yard line. They're still going to stay 4 wide, or 3 wide, 1 tight. Looks like the handoff's going to go right to the running back, who's going to try to go up the middle, maybe picks up a couple on the play.
Yeah, 1.5 yards or so. Give him the full 2.
That's number 6. Who you got?
Oh, boy.
Something Clark. I heard them say something Clark.
Dark up here. Sorry, guys. LaMarcus Clark.
LaMarcus Clark. And that'll be 3rd and 8 Fairview. So this is where they're going to be looking downfield. They got 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, running back in the backfield. And they're trying to get him some time. And they got an open receiver.
My goodness. That was a flinch of reaction time away from being picked. Twice. That's a dangerous throw to try to squeeze that in there.
Let's see what happened here. He fires it in there. And, oh, man, yeah, that was close. That was 51 in there. Almost had it. That was Bernauskas again.
Yep, almost another pick.
Almost took that one to the house.
Yeah.
So that's the stand you wanted. That's what you need right there. They're lining up in punt formation.
Yes, it is.
Januska's back near the 30-yard line. be 4th and 8 up at the 33. Oh, check that. They're going to put it right at 35. It's a high kick.
Yeah.
Januska's up for the fair catch, and he's going to have it.
Right at the
35-yard line.
Yeah.
Yep. We got these red numbers on the field that are beautiful when you're on the field. But when you're this far away,
Yeah.
sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what numbers you're looking at.
Absolutely. A little hard to see, but
But great job to the hats off to the grounds crew tonight, because the field does look fantastic.
man, that wind is picking up
is.
too.
That's your mic. I covered mine, so that's yours. Just so you know.
It totally is. I don't know how to. I can't shield it and look away at the same time as being able to see the field. I apologize.
Nah, it's okay. It is what it is. It's going to be 1st and 10, Crestwood, 35-yard line. Summers in the backfield alone. So he's either running it. Oh, he's got a man in motion. And it's a handoff. Is that Gil?
Oh,
that's Blasio
again.
That looked like a 6. He got thrown down, but not until he picks up about 6 yards on the carry. Maybe more, depending on the spot.
I saw what definitely looked like it could have been an offsides penalty again that did not get called. I guess he got back quick enough, but
Gotcha. Yep. So
yeah, that line's jumpy. I'm not going on one ever again.
pick up a 7 on the carry, so it'll be 2nd and 3, Crestwood. Up over to 40 at the 41-yard line. Summers in the backfield takes the. Oh, and he's just going to run it. He's got a hole up the middle. He's just putting his shoulder down and driving, getting up near the 50.
Yeah, about the 49.
Summer is a very tall kid. He's Charlie, don't take this the wrong way if you're watching this. I love you, buddy. He's not the fastest quarterback in the league, but you can't take anything away from his toughness. He is tough as nails, and he'll go out there and block for his running backs. He'll do anything he's asked to do, and that was a great run. Picks up the first down, almost to midfield, up to the 49.
Recent commit to go play baseball at Mount Union.
Yes, sir. And the handoff is to Gil, who's trying to get the outside edge there. Does finally, and it looks like they got a flag back here in the area of holding. And that's the kind of stuff we cannot afford.
Yeah, not at all right now. Got to stay disciplined on your blocks.
Not when you're hot like that. They're pointing that it's going to be a hold on Crestwood. So,
especially now the refs are looking for it.
Yeah.
You've proved that you've done it.
Yep.
A couple times. You're going to be under a microscope the rest of the game. Just that whatever extra fraction of a second you give of time for your running back when you're holding is not worth 5 yards, 10 yards now, you know?
Yep. Turns a good run. Would have been 2nd and manageable. Now it's 1st and 20. Clear back deep in your own territory, 38-yard line when you were up near the 50. And there's a couple of fakes, but I believe is that Blasiol's got the ball, and he's got all of it back and then some. He's up near the other 40-yard line. He's still fighting.
He'll get the first down. And
he does.
First down plus 3 or 4.
Pickup of 24 on the carry for Blasiol.
My goodness, what a run. He cut up off the tackle there. And I think that's one of those just kind of zone schemes where you can you choose your lane once you get it.
Just dragging guys downfield.
My goodness, did he make that, put his foot in the ground and cut right up behind his ends out blocking and found plenty of space.
Yep. Wow.
That's a way to pick it up.
Yeah. Get that penalty yardage back and then some. So great run by Blasiol there, who's taking this senior night seriously.
Yeah.
He's not leaving anything on the field tonight. So 1st and 10 Crestwood at the Fairview 38. Snaps to Summer, and he hands off to Blasiol on a reverse.
That's not Blas.
That's not Blasiol. That is Bryce Giel.
Fake
sorry.
2 Blasiol ended up with Bryce Giel.
Jeez Louise. These guys get their numbers. I can't see them, so I'm trying to guess who it looks the most like.
Nobody's wearing any identifiable.
Right. Like
sleeves, socks,
not
gloves,
wearing pink socks
today,
or something.
Yeah.
You know? So which is fine. Just I'm going to call the wrong name from time to time. So pickup of 9 for Bryce Giel on that carry. Gets Crestwood down inside the 30 at the 29. Got to get the 28 for the first down. And Summer and Blasio in the backfield. Hands off to Blasio, who's got some
not
guys in
have
front of
much,
him there.
yeah.
Doesn't have much room to go. He tried to cut it back, but it was cut down. That's okay. Just a short loss there.
Still third and very manageable.
Yeah, third and manageable. 3rd and 2, 2.5.
And now again, you're in a spot where I don't think you need all of it back.
Nope.
You get a yard and a half.
Yep.
Just
Or
nothing backwards. Or a touchdown.
do you take a shot at the end zone?
Yeah, that's
Clearly.
might be a little too far of a 4th down
Yeah,
try.
it doesn't look like they're set up for
Yeah.
that. So you got Addis and Blasio in the backfield. It's going to be a direct snap to one of them. It's to Blasio, who just follows Addis, and he's going to get up. He's got the first down and then some.
Yes,
He's
does.
going to get down near the 25-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot the ball about the 26. But that'll bring up another Crestwood first down.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Keep
We've had the
shaving
ball
this clock again.
half of the entire second quarter so
Yeah.
far. 6 minutes to get 6:02 to go with the clock running.
Yeah, I'm trying to milk this clock down as long as I can. Even if you don't come away with points, just don't even give them time to try to score.
Right. 5:50 to go. And student body right. Summer and Blasio. Oh, sorry. Summer and Addis in the backfield. Snaps to Summer. Hands off to Addis, and he's got some running room.
Oh,
he
yeah.
breaks through. He's got the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Crestwood.
And points work there, too.
Wow. Hang on. Sorry.
I mean, I think they've only ran 4 different plays
that's the one.
today, and
There he goes.
that one
He's off to the
eventually.
races. I don't know why it keeps showing part of the last replay first. Can't figure out why it does that, but
Interesting.
we'll. But we do have a bit of a replay, so I'll take it. It's better
Yeah.
than nothing, I suppose. Crestwood has now scored 3 times in the first half. 18-7, 5:31 to go. Crestwood's going to go for 2. Summers got the ball. He's going to roll out. He's looking back. He's
Wide
got a
open.
man wide open in the end zone. It's Januska. Good for the 2-point conversion.
Just a miscommunication on coverage there that
I think
ended up with one receiver with 3 guys on him and one with nobody.
didn't get the replay, but I think what the Fairview corner was trying to say was that maybe Januska pushed off somewhere in there because he was looking for a flag. I didn't see it, but I saw his expressions afterwards that kind of led me to believe that. So, and believe me, I'd tell you if I saw it. I didn't see it. I just saw what looked like he was signaling that he was pushed. So I see you trying. He's trying to keep the wind off the mic.
I can't.
That's breezy. It's breezy, breezy.
Is there a hood on this thing? All right.
There you go. Hey, when you get a second, can you square up that other camera to midfield for me? No hurry. All right, 5.5 to go in the first half. Crestwood has been controlling the game all except for about a minute and a half. 20-7 as Ironman's going to tee up the ball at the 40. Thank you. And it's a line drive kick, fielded about the 23. And he gets hit, but he breasts out of it.
Shakes out of a
and
tackle.
he
Shakes out of
shakes
another
out of
one.
another one. He's trying to cut back,
Finally goes
and
down.
Callista's there to drag him down.
Ran about 60 yards on that play to get a return of 9 or
15,
10, 15,
yeah,
10?
15, yeah.
Oh, 15, yeah.
Up near the 36, I think he was.
I don't know.
We need a statistician.
I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say, I just work here, man.
If you'd like to be our statistician, please send an email to thecoachjason@hotmail.com. Or a camera operator, or
We'll pay you in bad dad jokes.
bad dad jokes and high fives. How's that?
High five.
5:19 to go. Fairview takes over at their own 36-yard line. They're going to look to score quick here. They got 4 wide receivers and a shotgun formation here. So they're going to throw it quick. hits number 1,
Stiff
and he
arms, and he's got
breaks
all
out
sorts
of
of
a tackle.
space.
Uh-oh.
Space and speed. One man to beat.
And
Can
he's
he
gonna
beat him? My goodness
Januska
gracious.
almost gets there, runs out of real estate, and it's in for the Fairview touchdown. One play changes the game.
That's why you got to control this clock,
Yep.
man. You got the lead. You
Yep.
have the opportunity to maintain it. At this point, I'm worrying about trying to make sure they can't double up because they'll get the ball to start the second half. And
Yep.
all it's really taken from them is, I mean, they haven't been able to really sustain a drive yet.
They haven't had
it's,
to.
It's
Well,
just
yeah,
these explosive plays.
correct.
that,
Yeah,
I mean,
when they
result in
tried to
touchdowns.
control the game, they went 3 and out down
Yeah.
here. So they're going to set up for the extra point. They do have a kicker who misses wide right. No good.
Shanked it. Phew. So
Well,
you're
that's
still a touchdown and an extra point
An extra
up.
point up. So it brings the score to 20-13.
Hopefully these running backs aren't tired yet because they're going to have to keep running this darn football.
Got to get your 5-minute drill going here because
Yep.
you want to get that score back before the end of the half here. Come out 2 scores up. Keep the ball out of their hands again before halftime. But man, what a game so far. I don't think anybody predicted it would be this close.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 vastly different styles of football, kind of running head to head, and they're
Yeah.
both taking their share of licks, that's for sure.
Yep. You've got ground and pound versus run and gun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, versus the Maserati offense we were supposed to see in Cleveland. It's
Yeah,
actually in
right.
Fairview Park.
Someday, maybe. I hear that there's lawsuits now, that the Haslam's are filing
Oh,
lawsuits
geez.
and cities filing lawsuits. And I don't know, whatever. So, 5:07 to go, 20-13. Fairview's kicking off, and it's
Line
a
drive.
line drive kick.
Let it go out of bounds. No, he
Nope.
takes it.
Addis
Oh,
takes it.
man.
He's going to pick up only a couple on the return.
Just by a shoestring.
And it's going to give the Devils a long field to go here. It's going to be down around the 14-yard line.
Had a little bit more space and green in front of him if that tackle wasn't made. So great play on Fairview Park's end.
Yeah,
Kind of saving a good return.
with the speed that ball was moving to, I think you're right. If he'd have just let it go, it would either rolled into the end zone or rolled out of bounds. Either way,
Right.
you'd be in better shape than you are right now. So, but it is senior night.
Yeah.
And these guys don't want to leave anything on the field here. So
So you put 1 foot out of bounds and then catch the ball.
right. So student body moves to the right here, bottom of our screen. And Summer, he fakes a couple handoffs and he tries a little trick play again
He's
that worked
met right
before,
at
but
the
it didn't
line.
work this time,
Yeah.
and they drive him back. He's not going to get maybe to the original line of scrimmage at the 11.
Yeah, it looks like they gave him.
I'm sorry,
They might
15.
have given him a 1.5 feet, actually. Close to a yard.
Okay, well, 2nd and 9 at the 16 then. I don't know if that was a busted play or if that was designed, because he spun all the way around and nobody was there. And then he just took it, but that was I don't know, had kind of a strange look. So
Yeah.
Blasio is the lone guy in the backfield this time. Check that. That's Addis, who is going to follow Blasio, who is not going to follow Blasio. He tries to take it up the middle. He sees a hole, and he's trying to fight through it. He gets up near the 20, but it's still going to be third and 5.
You throw a pass here?
They're saying 3rd and 6. I don't think not any kind of depth. No, I don't think
Nah,
you
short.
take a chance deep.
Get some crossers or something. I don't know.
I mean, looks like they're setting up in a 5-3, so they're anticipating
Yeah.
that run, and they're going to try to stuff it.
Yeah, I think they might have seen enough of these runs to kind of have an idea of how to handle
They
it.
are going to throw a pass. Summer drops back.
Yep, and he's got that first down.
Is that
and
Rattray?
more. Yep, number 10.
Up over the 26-yard line. Check that, Mason Satterley. Somehow I got to remember these guys' numbers.
That is exactly
bad
the
at
play I was thinking.
Yeah?
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
but,
good call.
But similar, yeah, just short curls, something in the flat.
And it is going to be good for the Crestwood first down.
good throw, too. It was a good throw with anticipation that the receiver was going to be there. They didn't have to wait for him to make his cut and break, but.
And he had time to throw.
Yeah,
That's something we've been lacking a lot. It's that time to throw. So.
Yeah, they've been making a good pocket for him on the 4 or 5 passing downs they've had so far.
Yep, he's had time. So we got 2 running backs back there, Blasio and Addis, and Addis is going to lead block. Blasio's out there. He's going to get wrapped up, but not until he picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Up over the 30 to the 31-yard line. Well, I'm not sure how much we want to keep doing this short yardage stuff when you only got 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, you're one break away from one big play break away. So I don't know if I'd change a whole lot.
I want this clock run down to halftime one way or another, whether we get points or not.
So Summer and Blasio are in the backfield alone. No wide receivers out wide. Summer's just going to block. Blasio's going to follow him, and they're just going to push the pile forward, and they're going to get driven back a little bit, but not till they pick up, let's say 4 on the carry.
Yeah.
Up over the 35 to the 30, almost the 36-yard line.
3rd and a short 1. Excuse me, long 1.
Long
I didn't
one,
see where the
almost
ball
2,
was.
yeah.
I saw where the spot was, like where the line of scrimmage marker was on the sideline and not the ball.
Right. 3rd and manageable, though. That's what you want.
Absolutely.
But we want to get a little pep in our step here because we got a long ways to go, and there's 2:05 to go in the half.
We had all 3 timeouts, but
Oop,
yeah.
Defense jumps, but it looks like they get back, and it's a direct snap to Blasio.
He's
Oh,
got
there it is. He's
plenty
got the
of
room. And one guy to beat, fakes, and hang on to the football. They're going to keep driving and pushing and driving and pushing. He's carrying guys down the field with him into Warrior territory, down to the 34-yard line.
A 35-yard run.
Yep. That's what you needed.
Yep. Break it off, get into their territory.
It's almost like they're listening to us or something.
Yeah, these headsets are only connected to our computers, not to the coaching staff, I promise.
The Honeycuts said they needed a big play up the middle.
What's that if you
Let's do it.
Those who can't announce, I think.
Right. Those who can do and those who can't announce. Right?
Yeah.
And Summers
Wide
dropping
open
back to
receiver.
pass. He's got a receiver.
He
No, he
overshot him.
overshoots him by 5 yards.
Oh.
What an incredible play. Ty Berquist was there downfield.
Busted
wide
coverage.
open behind everybody.
I think that might have been adrenaline strength of, holy crap, I can't believe this guy's that
Can't
wide
believe
open.
that open. Oh, that hurts.
Not anybody within 15 yards of the
Yep.
Who was the intended receiver? I didn't get a number.
Berquist,
Ty Berquist.
number 9.
Ty's probably pretty upset too.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I was right there.
It's about to get a tutty.
Sophomore Ty Berquist, really excellent, good kid. All these guys are good kids. We are very blessed in Crestwood to have.
Oh boy, Bobble high snap.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not what you want right now.
No, Addis is going to fall on it, but he's going to lose a couple on a play, and it's going to be 3rd and long now.
I mean, at least it
He's
wasn't
gonna lose 5.
At least he was able to fall on that. It didn't go all the way over his head.
Yeah, right.
20 yards back.
Did rope it in. Right?
Could have been a lot worse.
That sets up 3rd and 14 with only 56 seconds to go, and the clock is running. My wife said something's wrong with our clock on our screen here, so. No, there's nothing wrong with the clock, operator. You're fine.
I agree,
So
though.
Crestwood's
There
gonna
have
let
been
it
some
run
funky funky clock things. Oh.
Crestwood's going to let it run down, take a timeout.
Interesting
31
choice.
seconds, so she's going to let it run down to 31 so that what's on our screen matches what's on the scoreboard here. But
Interesting. Are you doing that just to make sure you end the half with the football?
I believe so.
One way or another?
You want to give your running backs a second to catch their breath, get a drink, and get set for the next 2 plays here because you're not going to punt unless you lose a bunch of yards here. But
Yeah.
I think you're going to run it and run it again and hope to run out of time in the half or score
I guess.
or
Yeah,
both.
run out of time or score.
Yep.
So if on this play You're a running back or receiver. You end up with the ball, and you got an open lane to the end zone. Do you fall at the 1 yard line?
No, you take it all the way. Take it all the way. Go up with 2 scores. Trust your defense.
Yeah,
In my opinion, that's me.
I think I'd probably agree.
All right, so Summer is back there with Blasio, who had 30 seconds to catch his breath, so maybe oh, student body shift to the left. Oh, reverse. Oh, and he's got some blockers.
Plenty of space.
Is that Geel? Geel's
Bryce
got some
Geel.
room, and he's going to get down near the first down. Not going to quite get there.
Yeah.
Needed the 19 or the 24.
29, yeah.
20.
Where are they putting that? 20.
I think they're going to put about a 27.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Wow,
Are they
I
just
thought he
gonna
was
let it
further
roll out?
down than that.
Did we call another timeout?
I believe Fairview did.
Fairview called a timeout. The scoreboard says we only have 1 left. So I'm
Okay,
assuming
maybe it
that's
was.
us,
Maybe it was
yeah.
Crestwood then. Check
We
that.
got over here faster. So.
Gotcha.
All right, on 4th down here with 24 seconds left. Is this a?
Heave it
I'm
up
going for the end zone. Yeah, I'm figuring out a tutty.
I'd get that first down. I don't know if I'd throw it up and then give a chance of like a punt return kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, that's true. And you got 1 timeout to work with too. So you just get the first down.
Work
If
that
you have to,
sideline.
you can call a timeout. But then that gives you a chance for a couple more tries at the end zone.
Yeah, I'd work that sideline like you had
Yeah.
that play earlier.
Mhm.
Get over here, see if you can get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 24 seconds to go in the half. Crestwood's got it. 4th and 4. Got to get to the 24 for a first down. Oh, my gosh,
man,
and I missed
sneaky
everything.
play.
It's a fake.
He's gonna score. Who is that?
That's
Number 25.
Who is that?
Was that a little
is
trick play
James
action?
Lancaster.
Little sneaky,
Sophomore James Lancaster. Let's see if we got that on the replay.
sneaky little trap play. Didn't catch the whole thing, but
No. I missed the handoff there, but
interesting.
Lancaster.
There was no handoff. It never made it to Charlie Summer. He faked a handoff without the ball. I think that was directly snapped to him
Wow.
off to the side. Like,
Wow. So I got to say it. He's in for the Crestwood touchdown. I was so in shock I didn't get to say it live.
My
Hey.
goodness. I think everybody stood up because they didn't know where the ball was.
And we're going to go for 2. Charlie's going to roll out. He's got a
Got him
receiver in
wide
the end zone.
open.
Is that Geel?
Yes,
in for
it
the
is.
2-point conversion.
Wow.
And the
there
Fairview
you go.
Warriors fans, I believe, are stunned right now.
Yeah.
As Crestwood goes up 2 scores, 28-13, with 17 seconds to go in the first half. But we know they can score on
Yeah.
1 play. So they've got the speed, they've got the hands, they've got the quarterback that can get the pass out there to them. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we've kind of left off blitzing. We dropped guys into coverage, and I'm not sure you want to give this quarterback any time. I would
Yeah.
reconsider maybe putting another lineman up there instead of rushing the 3 like we did last time.
On a couple of his longer completions, he had to roll out. He was forced out of the pocket, but there was nobody else kind of in help, nobody spying him at all, that if he wanted to take it and run, I mean, he had 15, 20, maybe even 25 yards of space with all the receivers cleared out.
Right.
That, yeah, I mean, that's definitely, had he chosen to run, that could really bite you, but so can all 3 of their receivers. it looks like.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I would give up that 25 yards on a quarterback run
yeah.
as opposed to getting a receiver downfield. And it's just going to kick it and roll it, and they're going to jump
This
on
time
it.
he falls on it.
Up over the 34. Not taking a chance of
Yeah.
letting it pop out of his hands again.
Why you keep kicking it at me? I'm not even supposed to get the ball.
So 17 seconds and 66 yards is what they need to get this game back to within 1 score. And they're going to have the ball after the half, and you've got 3 timeouts to play with. So
Yeah, 17 seconds and 3 timeouts isn't chicken scratch. I mean, that's
look, our guys are lining up way deep back here. I think we're going to rush 4, and everybody else is just going to.
Are they even going to rush 4? Just going to
three.
go 3.
Yep. So
Man, I'd run this ball to the outside then if I'm Fairview.
Right.
You're going to give me all that space?
Right.
You're
give
going
me
to
some
let me get
blockers?
to the 50 or the 40?
Oof, I hate
Make
prevent
my
defenses.
throw. Yeah, make my throw easier on me. Thanks, man.
All you do is prevent winning.
Right.
And he's going to drop back. He's going to have time there. We talked about it. He's got some room to run, but he is going to throw on the run, and it's going to get picked off. Wyatt Januska, he's got some room to run. He's going to get down inside the 30.
Out of
Check
bounds.
that inside the 35 down to the 32 with 3 seconds to go. Coach, it's senior night.
I'm throwing a corner route. Why not, man?
Wow.
Crestwood used their final timeout.
Yep, Crestwood's going to use that last one with 3 seconds to go. Up 2 scores. Could you go up 3 going in at halftime? Is that what you want to try?
Fairview's coach is livid. I could hear it through my headset.
Oh, yeah?
Fairview's coach just reamed somebody out. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's probably the quarterback for
unless somebody ran a wrong
throwing
route.
it to nobody. I guess that's possible, but by then the routes were complete. It was get back to your quarterback and find him. Like,
yep.
He didn't hit anybody on the brakes. So
there's Wyatt, number 4, talking to Blasiol. 2 guys that have done the damage tonight. Two of the guys that have done the damage.
do the backs of those coaches' shirts say "eat"?
It does. It does. I noticed that when they were playing Chagrin online. I saw
it
that
like "let's eat" kind of.
I believe so.
Okay, I'm gonna eat a W.
Time to feed me the ball. Time to eat, kind of
All
thing.
right.
I could be wrong, but unless EAT stands for something, but I could not figure out what that would be.
Somebody's initials.
So it's a snap to Summer. He's rolling out. He's looking deep. He's got a guy down there.
And he's almost picked.
Did he pick it?
No,
no, it did
almost.
fall. Okay,
Yep.
it fell incomplete. But
that's what you want to see at the end of a half.
Yep.
I'm fine with that.
Not a bad design.
Just got to float that a little higher next time.
Wow. So as they run in at halftime, Crestwood's got the lead. 28-13, up 2 scores in a game I know nobody saw coming except our Red Devils themselves.
The star player for Fairview Park has been silent. No targets yet. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
0 targets, 0
I haven't
receptions.
seen Juju yet.
Gonna go ahead and assume that'll change in the second half when we're back.
Yes, probably. I'm sure they're saving him for something. So we're going to cut to a commercial. We'll come back and we'll turn on the band shows for you. We'll try to get the volume cranked up so you can hear them because there's nothing like a halftime band show in the middle of October. But thanks for tuning in. Crestwood's up 28-13 at halftime.
If you're looking to grow your faith and hear Bible-based preaching on topics relevant to you, then look no further than Venture Church Streetsboro. Located on Frost Road in the heart of Streetsboro, Venture Church is a place for your whole family. From Bible studies to Sunday school, to modern worship from our live band, there's something for the whole family. We invite you to check us out online or in person, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. Join us this weekend, in person or online, by searching for Venture Church Streetsboro on Facebook or YouTube. Or visit our website at venturechurcheast.org. Venture Church, a daring journey.
Underneath the Friday night lights, the crowd roars, everything's right. In a small town where legends grow, we gather round, let our spirit flow. Cheerleaders chant, their voices soar. On the bleachers we're wanting more. Rivalries run deep, it's a battle cry. Tonight we're alive and we touch the sky. Loud, the drums ignite, the smell of popcorn fills the night. Every tackle, every pass, this is our moment, it's built to last. Coaches scream, the players fight, with every heartbeat we feel the night. Rival colors flash, it's do or die, with every heartbeat we'll reach for the sky. Flow from the first down to the final score. We'll shout it out, we want more and more.
All right. Coming back from the half here. It's about 3 minutes till the game gets back underway. Fairview will receive the kick. They deferred to start the game. But what a first half we've had so far. I mean, we had right before the half, sophomore James Lancaster came out of nowhere. I didn't even see him with the camera to score a touchdown for Crestwood. Blasiol's had one, at least one. I don't have a statistician, so I believe. How many touchdowns did Addis have? Did Addis have one? It was Blasiol? It's raining. Uh-oh, my wife says it's raining. That's not good for camera equipment. So we had a passing touchdown to Januska. I forgot about that one. And you might have accidentally overheard me talking to the CVC-TV guys at halftime. If anything went out and you heard something that I wasn't supposed to say, I'm going to apologize right now. So I don't know how well you could hear. I had the microphone sitting on the fence up here, aimed towards the field, but we were standing behind it, and you might have heard me say some things that maybe I shouldn't have said. But anyways, my name's Jason. My son Bryce is grabbing a quick bite to eat at halftime here. But Crestwood's done what they said they were going to do. They wanted to control the football, and they wanted to leave it all on the field tonight. So it is senior night. We got a bunch of seniors on the team. This is the biggest team that Jack D'Amato has said he's ever had full of seniors before. With a minute to go, let me see if I can name them all. Number 19 is Tristan Addis. Number 52 is Bryce Bennett. Number 2 is Nate Blasiol. Number 14 is Tommy Georger. Number 51 is Corey Bernauskas. Number 8 is Zephaniah Beverly. Number 60 is Dan Doring. Number 6 is Bryce Giel. Number 55 is Fred Haney. Number 20 is Noah Horn. Number 21 is Jackson Rattray. Number 3 is Charlie Summer. Number 45, Stephen Heritage. Number 50, Landon Kinzer. And number 10, Mason Satterley. Those are the ones that I saw in the program. So if I missed anybody, I apologize. Their name wasn't in the program, so I didn't get to see it. I'm trying to get back to my roster now. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope, so we're good. We're going to kick off the second half here. Like I said, Crestwood's going to have to kick, and we're going to have to play some good defense because you don't want them to get back within one score too quickly here. Let me get the stuff set back up here. All right. Oh, boy. Weather said it was supposed to be clear tonight.
Clear of sun.
Yeah. So the kickoff is handled inside the 30, and it's going to be brought up to about the 37-yard line. Chris Morey on the tackle.
Halfway decent return sets up Fairview Park. Pretty good field position, all things considered.
I know the town is Fairview Park, but I think the high school is just called Fairview.
Oh, sorry.
I don't mean to correct you.
Yeah,
but
no.
just
Fairview
that's
High
what all
School.
the
Okay.
media stuff says. So they're going to go 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and they're going to
Give a little
hit him
bubble
out of the
screen.
backfield, and he does make a nice cut, and he's going to dive forward for 4 or 5 yards. Bryce Giel's going to make a nice tackle. Open field. He read the cut, went with him, and made a good tackle. And it looks like he's only going to pick up 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7 Fairview. Over the 40 at the 42-yard line. We got some blitzers coming in, but he's got some time. They picked it up pretty nice. He's going to roll out to the left, and he's got a receiver who
Does not make the catch.
not make the catch.
Complete.
Hard to tell from where I'm
Yeah.
at, but
It's starting to rain here. I don't know if you can see
Got a
that through
hand
the
on it.
camera, but it is very lightly misting all over everybody. So that might throw a wrench in some of the passing plans for Fairview. I almost said Fairport. That would have been way wrong.
that would have been even worse wrong.
Even worse. So many fairs.
All right, 3 wide again, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Drop him back, and he's looking left, and he's going to throw left, and he's got a guy down there who just mishandles it again.
That was an absolutely great throw, too.
That was number 22. I think
That
that
was
was
Juju.
Juju that they've been looking for. That's the guy they want to get the ball into his hands because he is fast as lightning.
Going to assume that's probably one of his rare drops.
Yeah.
That was
Maybe that's why it's raining right now because the lightning's coming. Is that a bad joke?
There
Yeah,
you
bad
go.
joke.
It took me a second. Goodness gracious. I thought you actually meant it was going to start thunderstorming. I was like, man, we're on top of a big metal
I
box
know,
right now.
right?
Don't say that.
No bueno. I don't even like this little bit of rain. Oh, this is no good. 11-12 to go. And he's going to get flushed, and he's going to roll left. He's looking. He's throwing, and
Caught.
Makes a nice
My
catch,
goodness.
number 1. But he's hit immediately and driven out of bounds. But it is going to be
Wow.
a pickup of about 20 on the play.
The focus,
15.
the focus needed to come down with that ball. I mean, he bobbled it a little bit and managed to haul it back in with both feet in bounds and little bit of space,
They're hustling right back up to the line. They want to get on the board, and they want to get on there fast. They got a man in motion, but still 4 wide. And the handoff's going to go up the middle. He gets a good block, and he's going to try to cut it to the outside. Doesn't get much. Maybe a pickup of 2.
He got popped pretty good there at the end of that play, too.
Corey Bernauskas on another tackle there, looked like. Well, he's going to give him 4 yards on that carry. So 2nd and 6, and they're moving right down the field. Dropping back to pass again, and hits his guy in time.
I don't think he hung on to that one.
What are they saying?
Whoa,
Yep.
wait a minute. Oh, he did come up. Oh, my goodness. Did he actually come up with that football?
He did, but it looks like he's short.
I don't see how they can give him a reception on that, but
I didn't get it in the camera good enough to do a replay.
it was kind of bouncing around and landed kind of in his chest. I thought it landed on the ground, but it landed, I guess, in his arms. But he was already laying out of bounds, like halfway.
3rd and 1 at the
Wow.
34, and they're marching right down the field here.
My goodness, I cannot believe they called that a catch.
They're still going to go with 3 wide here. Handoff's going to go up the middle. He's going to get met, but I think he's going to have enough for the first.
That will be.
Going to be close. And they're going to spot it. Yep, give him the first down. Chains are on the move. Fairview's on the move. Warriors are on the move. Crestwood's going to have to dig a little deeper here and find something.
Need a negative play of some sort, whether you can TFL or sack. Come
Looking
up with
to
a pick.
fire and overthrows it. Bounces off the receiver's fingers. Intended for number 1, J.R. Beto. They want to get something down those sidelines. There's a couple times they've tried now.
Yeah, Crestwood's corners are playing, at least the outside corners are playing so far off the line of scrimmage that you want to get those quick hitters and attempt to get your receivers in space, and it's just not happening.
2nd and 10 Fairview. Pitch to the left. He's got blockers out front, but he's going to run into
A big old
a
pile.
pack of devils.
Yeah.
Not going to get much on that. If he gets anything at all. Looks like they're going to put him right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 at the 33. And it's gut check time for the defense. Got to step up right here.
Yeah, to get a stop right here, this would be huge.
I don't think they'll punt. They'll probably go for it twice here if I had to guess, just by how deep they are. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he's got some room to run. Tide Workwith is chasing him. He hits his
Oh,
receiver
man.
who breaks free. And number 1 on the catch, that Beto again.
I'm not sure they've had any completions on plays that weren't broken, on plays that weren't busted up and had to be improv'd.
Mason Satterley on the tackle there. 9:07 to go. Clock is stopped. Crestwood's still up 28-13. 1st and 10 Fairview. Deep in Crestwood territory, and he lines up, and
Oh,
nobody's in
wow.
coverage over there. Right to Juju, number 22. You knew it was coming sooner or later.
My goodness.
How did he get so free? I have no idea.
Nobody even saw him.
Let's see, did I get the replay?
Yeah, that's Brandon Juju Clark.
Nope, I didn't get it. Oh, maybe I did. Yep. All by himself out there. Nobody on him.
Well, whatever halftime adjustments Fairview made,
They
they
found
worked.
it.
Yep,
Right.
They worked.
So trying to make it a 1-score game. 28-19, 9:02 to go. Setting up for the extra point here. Ball's back, kick is up, and it looks like the kick is good.
Back to a one-score game.
1-score game. However, it is 8.
Going to be a
So-
dogfight.
Yep. So they did what they had to do with their first possession. Go down and score. That was the game plan. Make it a 1-possession game, and they did in just 3 minutes. 2 minutes
Yeah,
and
in
58
short
seconds.
order.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky for us, we've been pretty good at using all of the entire,
Right.
all of the clock that we possibly can, and
Right.
still managing to find find the end zone a handful of times. So keep that up. You set yourself up for success.
Yep. So incredible first possession of the second half for the Warriors. March right down the field. We're going to have to get some hands in the face of that quarterback.
Definitely.
And keep him contained because he seems to be dangerous when he's rolling out. So, kick is teed up at the 40. It is off, and it's a long line drive that could go out of bounds,
Right
and
out
it
of
does.
bounds,
That's
Set us up at the 40, right? Is that the
correct.
Yeah.
So it'll be good field position for Crestwood. Man, all of a sudden my throat is dry, even though it's raining.
Uh-oh.
You know, you'd think everything would be great because I just had a slice of the delicious Blasio's pizza at halftime. Check them out in Streetsboro, Ohio. Tell them Coach Jason sent you. It'll get you absolutely nothing.
And if you get anchovies on it, don't you dare tell him that Honeycutt sent you.
Right. All right, Crestwood's got it first and 10. I checked. That was at the 35, not the 40. Oh, man.
Bouncing
What
off
happened
tackles.
here? Not going to amount to much. He's still spinning and going and can't take him down. And
gracious.
they actually had tackled Charlie in the backfield. Drove him back deep, thinking I think they thought he had the football. Blasio busted out of there and turned it in a big loss into just a 1-yard loss. I think they made a good halftime adjustment on that run game here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we just haven't varied the run game up as much as
oh, look, they're going to
You
go
would hope.
six down linemen. And a
Bringing out the
stand
heavy
line.
package.
Yeah, they're coming.
Yep.
No more.
There's
That's
the hole. There's the hole.
Blasio's got one man to beat.
Oh.
That's over. Oh.
That's Tristan Addis.
Gosh, those guys look so much alike. When they get sideways, I can't see what number.
Somehow he got tabletopped from the front. If he could have found a way around that, that's
See if I get
green
that.
and 6 points.
There he goes off to the races. Another great run. Crestwood running backs. That one was Tristan Addis picking up a first down and getting us just to midfield, almost into Warrior territory. That's tough to do. They were stacking the box there. They
Yeah.
still are.
Keep bringing
Yeah.
that heavy package, and it's
Blasio's
working.
got some room again.
He's
just
bumbling
gonna
through.
drive through. He could get hit from behind, driven forward, but I think they're going to say he was out of bounds back around the
And we got
37.
a penalty flag back in the area of holding again.
Oh, man. One step forward, 2 steps back. Can't do that right now. Yep, holding Crestwood.
It looked like they were talking at number 4 is Wyatt Januska.
Yes.
It looked like they were talking to Wyatt as if the hold was on him. I'm unsure of who he was holding. Didn't really see him get in with anybody, but
So after a big gain into Warrior territory, you're going to get back 10 yards deeper into your own.
you
First
just
and 20.
have just proven that 2 plays in a row, we bring out our big boys and we're beating you by 8 or 9 yards. So
Yeah, but here they're going to come too. So snaps to Blasio, who's dancing and bobbing and weaving and looking for some room. He's going to still pick up 5 yards, maybe 6, depending.
long
Yep,
5.
5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 15 up at their own 45. So this is it, yeah. We're just going to run the ball. We're going to run it down your throat. That's what Coach is telling them. Jack D'Amato's saying.
nothing
It's
special.
coming. Try to stop it. And like we said, you've got run and gun versus ground and pound. And they're
Absolutely.
saying the same thing. We're going to throw it up. You try and stop us.
Mm-hmm. Offsides.
And there's an offsides on
already.
the defense. Tried to read that. That'll make that second down a little bit more manageable.
Offsides against the Warriors, so that'll move the Red Devils up.
Right back up to the original line of scrimmage there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from just shy of midfield.
Try to eat up some more clock.
Yep, down to 6:47 to go in the third quarter. Crestwood still up 8, 28-20. And they're coming. They
They're
got it
gonna do it
again.
again.
Got him again.
The
I
same.
believe the same guy.
Same guy.
74.
He had some help too. Somebody behind him was jumping with him.
Yep.
But
It's that hard snap count. I heard it up here through my headset. I heard a hoot.
ah man, the jog of shame. Been there, man. Been there.
Yeah. So from 1st and 20 to 2nd and 5. well executed.
Yeah.
Good discipline on the offensive line to not move. And there's a whole bunch of misdirects. I have no idea who has
And
the
it's
football.
down here on
Is
our
that
side.
Number 6,
6.
Bryce Gill. He's down the sideline, and he's going to go in for the Crestwood. Touchdown!
Hey, when you keep enough eyes on your stars, people start looking away from anybody else, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Bryce Gill having a heck of a season, and I want to say a heck of a game tonight as well.
Yeah.
He's leaving it all out here.
Yeah, he's got a considerable amount of rushing yards
Yep.
as well.
Yep. He's quietly had a spectacular season, believe it or not. I bet if I don't have stats or something, anything like that in front of me, but he's in it. He's in the thick of it week after week.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Charlie's going to roll out. He's going to look down the end zone and
No.
overthrows Gill on that one just by a smidge. 2-point conversion is no good, but we're going to go up 14 on the Fairview Warriors, bringing the score to 34. Crestwood 20 for the Fairview Warriors. 6:23 to go in the third quarter. Boy, we got a slugfest here. And this is very interesting, the way that this is set up, because you've got a team that barely puts the ball in the air. And,
Yeah.
and has the ball run and ground and pound, and you got the other team that barely runs the ball and loves to throw it downfield. And
Yeah, it's a real clash of the Titans, too. I don't know. I'm having a great time with this. This is most fun football I've watched here
Right?
on this field this season.
for the first 24, 30, almost 30 minutes,
Yeah.
54 points scored between the two teams so far. This has been good stuff. So the Fairview Warriors are in the playoffs, whether they win or lose tonight. So it's just,
They're locked.
yeah. It's,
Okay.
I believe they will be, like the top 8 have the home field advantage. The bottom 8 obviously won't. I believe they're in the bottom 8, but not by much. A win tonight might have got them out of it and into the top 8.
Gotcha.
Crestwood's fighting for their playoff lives here. Currently ranked 16th. Win and you stay in. I lost the football.
Number 5 for Fairview
near
caught
the
it up
50?
near, up about the 47.
Okay.
Oh, they're putting him
Oh, up near
much
the 50.
closer to the 50, yeah.
Wow. So defense is really going to have to step up. You're going to have to stop them 3 or 4 times in the second half. Because we've seen Juju, and what's the other young man's name that's been lighting us up on
The other Clark, right? Was it the other?
I believe
There's
so.
2 of them. LaMarcus Clark, was he the other
Could be.
threat?
Number 1? Who's number 1?
Number 1 is J.R. Beto.
That's Beto.
Beto.
Beto and
Beto?
Juju.
Beto? B-E-A-T-O. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names. If anybody from Fairview's watching.
All right, so they're going to stay 4 wide in the shotgun, but it's going to be a handoff to number 5, who's looking for some room. And they're going to get a holding call down here, I think, on
Yep.
number 2. I believe he said Mason Woodworth was the ball carrier. It is going to be holding on Fairview. That's going to back them up 10. Addis on the tackle. Crestwood nursing that 2-touchdown lead. It was a good stop, too, on a what looked like it could have been a big run. He had some room. There's a lot of green down here.
Yeah.
And ended up being a pretty good stop. Wouldn't have been much of a gain, even without the penalty. But it will be 1st and 20 now. So they're going to look deep. They got 4 wide. Quarterback's got all kinds of time. He throws it over the middle.
Good
And
timing,
good.
too.
Oh, you're kidding
No.
me. That looked great.
You can't call that there.
Going to see if I can get this replay. So let's see. When is the actual hit here? He throws it over the middle. Oh, that was so close.
That looked
So
like he
close.
just timed that well. I can't believe that they would call that.
Wow.
Man, if they're calling PI too, that's a spot foul, right? That sets you up at the
No,
35.
there was 2 penalties. They declined one of them, and they accepted the pass interference.
Yeah, because that That's a 40-yard penalty.
Well, I think it's only 15 yards.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be. Will they get the first down? Yeah, it's just a 15-yard penalty.
Okay. I thought they marked it at the spot earlier for us. The pass interference against Fairview.
So I believe that'll be first down, be 1st and 4 instead of 1st and 20 or 19. So they're going to stay 4 wide. Handoff's up the middle, and he's got a little bit of room. Oh, man.
Walloped.
That was Zephaniah Beverly threw a shoulder in there.
Yeah, he did. He popped him good.
I believe that was number 8. Is that what you saw? I saw number 8.
That's what it looked like to me, but
sometimes a shirt gets folded and
Goodness,
you hit the wrong guy. If it was 9, it was Ty Berquist.
Yeah, I don't see an 8
Zeph.
on the field right now, so I guess probably not. I don't know who it was though.
All right, so they're going to stay 4 wide here. He's looking left. He's throwing left. He's got a guy. He overshoots him. Good, clean coverage on that one.
Yep. Yeah, overshot. Might have been a miscommunication on the route.
Yep. There's Bryce Giel again. So good defense on that play. Sets up 2nd and 10 at.
We've only been rushing 3 and sending a delayed blitzer. And if you're going to be doing that, you have to make sure you have serious lane discipline when it comes to your rushing lanes. Okay, we sent 2
looking
on a
over
blitz,
the middle, and he's there.
Open.
Oh, and he's open.
My
And it's going to go in for the Fairview touchdown.
It's the explosive plays.
Yep. Number 5. Who's number 5?
Can't see. Sorry, Mason Woodworth. Mason Woodworth on the
That's
touchdown.
the 3rd weapon on that offense. Well,
I think that's just speed that's a little faster than our speed, you know?
yeah.
Not much you can
Came
do.
across the middle. Somebody had a shot at him. It swung and missed. So
Yeah, it was Nate Blasio.
Was it Blasio?
Of all
I couldn't
people.
see it
Yeah.
happen so fast.
Bad
Ball's
snap.
down, kick is up, and does it
Does
sneak
not
over?
make
No
it.
good.
Yep. It was a
Nope.
bad snap, and the hold was real late. Had to kind of short leg it. I was going to say short arm, but
Short arm it? Well.
short leg the kick.
So Crestwood maintains the 8-point advantage. 34-26 over to visiting Warriors. Warriors are 6-3 on the season. I don't remember if I mentioned that at the beginning of the season, or at the beginning of the game. Crestwood's 5-4. But man, this would be a big win for Crestwood in the division too.
Yeah, at this point, I think we just got to make sure that our guys are staying calm. I mean, you still have an 8-point lead.
Correct.
And you've been able to get in and score. You've figured out ways to do that. These explosive plays, yes, they're loud. Yes, they're, I don't know, they're crazy.
They're
they
highlight
get
reel.
right, yeah. But it means nothing if you can come away with a win and just control the whole game.
Yep.
And just stay disciplined. Don't get emotional about these, you know.
Take a look and see if Corey Bernauskis is still snapping the ball too, because he's been doing a great job. The last we had some snapping issues 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
For several games in a row, and
Really dialed it in.
I think they've really gotten that dialed in. They going for the onside kick
I think
here?
they might be.
Yeah, they want that football back. All right, get your hands, guys. And
Kicked
it's
it
gonna
way
be a little
high and
pooch,
out of
And it's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty.
Yep.
Crestwood will have it at the 35, I believe. Right about where it went out of bounds.
Yeah. Put a little too much leg into that one. Needed to float a little higher, get time for your guys to get down under it.
Yep. So, Crestwood will have the ball. 1st and 10 at the 35. Good field position to start. 5:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Both teams have scored once since the.
Since
What are they saying?
Since halftime. Is there a
Oh,
penalty?
yeah, that's the. They added something onto the end of it. I couldn't tell what it was. It looked like an illegal procedure.
Interesting.
Interesting spot up to
Yeah,
the
why
39.
did 39? Weird.
Right? It's
Okay.
where something happened, I'm not sure.
Huh.
And it's a direct snap to Blasio, who's following Summer, who creates a little hole for him. He jumps through some guys, and there he goes. Going to get close to midfield, up to about the 48-yard line, just shy of the first down.
Not a huge fan of some of these spots, but I'll go back and watch our YouTube replay. Start pointing things out. Seems to me like they're always given an extra half yard, and we always get one taken away. But
that's all right. The referee's doing a good job, doing the best they can.
Yeah, don't listen to me. If I was getting paid, I wouldn't say anything like that.
So Blasio and Addis are in the backfield. Looks like a snap to Addis, who's going to follow Blasio. He's going to crush his way across the 50 into Warrior territory, down around the 47.
Yeah, another 6 yards, 7 yards.
There's no easy yards for Addis and Blasio. Just go back to this. Sorry, my wife hit something she shouldn't have hit. Go to. Oh, you muted me. I don't remember how to get there. Hang on, we'll fix it in a minute. My wife, our scoreboard messed up a little bit. Bryce Gill's got the ball, and he's got out over the first down yardage, up pickup of about 15 on the carry. Going to get deep down and further into Fairview territory. Slide this slider down. A little bit more. Darn it, I don't know where it is. Will this slide down? There it is. All right, so Crestwood's got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Ooh, a whole bunch of fakes back there, but I believe Blasio's got the football. He's following Addis, and he's got a little bit of running. Oh, makes a cut and cuts back and stays inbounds.
And it looks like they're going to get us another hold.
Are you kidding
Back in the
me?
backfield.
It's all coming back.
I don't understand what these holds could possibly be when they come in so late. Nobody's even in the area anymore. And then we don't get a number or anything. Obviously, that's just high school sports in general. But, like, you don't even know who do you yell at?
Yeah, so you're going down from 1st and goal back here. That's not just a 10-yard penalty. That's a 40-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, no.
All right, so Crestwood's nursing an 8-point lead, 34-26, 3:16 to go in the third quarter. It's going to be 1st and 20 back at the 42-yard line. Got to get the 22 for the first down. Summer checks in, brings the play call in from the sideline, and we're not going to be in any hurry to get these plays off.
No, you milk that down. Yep.
Control the game, control the ball. And they got him to jump again. There's number 74. I believe that's his third one in the last few minutes.
Granted, I think there's only one lineman that didn't jump on that.
This is true.
So.
This is true. He jumped with everybody, but good play call there to get 5 of those back. So 1st and a more manageable 15. And you want to bet we're going to go on 2 this time too?
Yeah, I put some money on it. Or real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, like
not that time. Okay, so
yeah.
direct snap to Blasio, who's following blockers. He's got the edge. One guy to beat. Oh, he's got some room. He's got one downfield inside the 10. 5. In for the Crestwood. Touchdown.
Penalty schmenalty. Ball don't lie.
Yep.
Excellent response.
I mean, the blocking has been perfect tonight. Perfect.
Get everybody out in front of you.
Yep.
And then cut when you need to. When those bodies start clashing,
let the bodies
start getting
hit the
shifty.
floor.
Yep.
Let the bodies hit the
When you start hearing helmets pop, that's when you start busting through and cutting.
I thought he was going to get tackled a couple times there and just outran him, outrushed him, outsmarted him.
It's a little rainy out. He's a little slipperier. Slipperier.
So Crestwood has to go for 2 because we don't have an extra point
More
kicker.
slippery.
And Charlie's going to roll out. Oh, he's looking back. Oh, he's holding on too long. Tosses it up.
I don't think he's an eligible receiver right there.
Well, 25, I believe, is James Lancaster, who would have been a running back.
It was 51 that caught it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Even still.
He's standing there looking at it.
Yeah.
He caught it and dropped it immediately and went,
Good idea.
I can't do this.
All right. But you're still up 2 scores now, 14 points. Hitting 40 on the scoreboard, which is an incredible feat tonight against a very, very good Fairview team. But
yeah, I don't think anybody expected this to be a shootout.
no.
68. What's the total
66
combined?
points
66
right now. And
Yeah.
we're in the third quarter.
Probably
still.
be 85 by the end of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So your defense does have to make a stop here. At some point, the boys are just going to have to do it. You can't keep trading barbs because at some point you may get stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, at some point our defense is going to have to bear down and get one stop.
Right.
Whether it's
a
now
pick
or yeah,
fumble or
and
just
whether it's now or the end of the game.
and he's going to kick it up in about the 26. It's fielded, and he's going to hit a brick wall of Devils. About a 10-yard return. Near the 40, about the 39-yard line.
Hey, there's a spot I agree with.
I'll check with them afterwards, make sure that they agree with your
Yeah.
concurrence.
Yeah,
that
just make
they're
sure.
pleased with it.
Yeah.
All right. They're going to stay in their shotgun formation. 2:25 to go in the third. 3 wide receivers, running back behind the quarterback. And it's handoff directly up the middle. It's going to get a few. Oh, he's still driving. He's doing
My
a Blasio
goodness.
impression.
Yep.
Carries half the team with him.
He carried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with him. 2 of his own. Four Devils. I wonder how much he can squat.
The CVC announcers up here said, yeah, he played through the whistle.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep churning.
He didn't stop. So he's 2nd and 1, and they're going to look deep, I bet you. We got a delayed blitz coming in. Quarterback's rolling, doing what he does best. He's rolling to his right. Oh, he doesn't have much. He's got to cut back.
They're missing holds out here, though. Ran all the way across the field.
He's going to pick up 2.
Get the first down.
Ooh, almost. Surprised they didn't throw a flag for a late hit out of bounds there. We hit him. That was pretty.
Yeah.
Wow, that was close. Okay, I'll take it. So it is be first down up over 50-yard line down to about the 49 of Crestwood. Well, good job there by that quarterback for getting out of what looked like a jam, turning it into a first down. And they're going to stay in that shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 2 down here, 1 at the top of the screen. Handoff, he's going to cut it back outside. He's got a little bit of running room. LaMarcus Clark on the carry, going to pick up about 6 on that play before he's swallowed up by a brood of Red Devils. Second and 4, and this is where I would look for a little juju.
Yeah, I'd take a shot here. 2nd and short in Devil territory.
Yep. He's looking deep. He's loading up, and he throws it. He's got good coverage over
What
here.
a catch. My goodness
Did he control that? I
gracious.
don't think he.
They're giving it to him.
Wow, I think he didn't control that.
My goodness. Through the hands. Through everything. Stayed in. Wow.
Let's see. I'm watching the replay here. Throws it up, and he's juggling. Oh, no, he brought it down. He got it
Yeah.
into his good hand.
Phew. What a catch. That
Yeah.
was incredible.
Yep, good catch. They're looking for more. Like the shirts say, eat. Oh, I missed where the ball went.
Went up to number 1.
He missed it.
Yeah, it was missed. Number 1, I can't. JR. That's JR Beto.
Vito.
JR Beto. Just off target throw, a little too far out in front of him. If he hit him in stride there, I believe it was either Bryce Giel or Wyatt Januska on coverage had slipped behind him.
Oh,
So
no.
there was some space if that was an on-target throw.
So they're going to set it up again. 3 wide to the left, and they're going to throw right over the middle, and he overshoots him. Good coverage downfield, but, man, he hauls that in, and it's first down and maybe more. It's Juju again almost pulling in another miraculous catch, but it is going to be 3rd and 10. with 51 seconds to go in the third. Down 2 scores. They're trying to get on the board fast here because they know Crestwood's going to want to control that ball the second half. I'm sorry, the fourth quarter, the next quarter.
Yeah.
Second half of the second half. I am so
He almost got there.
And he's looking deep again. He throws
Timing
it up.
route. Oh, boy.
Oh, he caught it. This
Oh,
could be
not
trouble.
good. All right, at least brought down.
Yeah, but he's going to be deep, and that was not what we wanted. That was Beto again, number 1.
Got 2 Devils
Nuska's
slow to get up.
Come on. And Wyatt's been pivotal to this Crestwood defense. I'd hate to see him get hurt right now. Hopefully he can walk it off here and stay in the game. Wow. So we got 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Time for another play or 2 here before we start the fourth. And Fairview's looking to score here. They're just going to stay in the air. Dropping back. He's rolling out. He's got some room in front of him if he wants it. He's got some guys open.
Wide open, yep.
I don't know. I think that skipped in there. Oh, they're calling it a catch for the touchdown.
It's going to be so hard to see from our angle.
Let's see if we get this replay.
They cleared out the middle of the field.
No, okay. I don't know why it shows part of the last replay first, but ooh, I don't know. Man, that's close.
I don't think the referee that made the call would have been able to see it skip off the ground either. I think, yeah.
And Fairview's going to set up for 2 here, which they have to. Being
what
down
a weird formation, too.
Yep.
2-3-2.
2 guys in motion, faking handoffs. They got a flag coming in.
I'm going to assume that flag's probably for an
everywhere.
illegal formation. Yeah, something. No way he gets in,
He
right?
does. Yep. He does
gotta
turn
be
and get in, but I
negated.
think it's going to come back. Referee down here saying illegal
Yeah,
formation.
illegal
Yep.
formation.
So
Yeah, I'm
they're gonna
assuming
have
they
to do that
probably
again.
had too many people down or too many people not down on the line or on. Sorry.
Right. I'm not sure if you can have 2 guys in motion like that too.
Yeah. 2 guys in motion. And it was 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
I kind of think
And
they
a
were both
quarterback.
supposed to stop there next to the quarterback before the ball was snapped.
Yeah, you can't have 2 guys moving
Right.
while the ball is snapped, right? Yeah.
So
One
they're
of them's
going
gotta come
to
set.
kick the extra point now, which he's
It's a little deeper.
missed a couple of
Yeah.
them tonight, but it's going to be a straight-on kick here. Ball is down, the kick is up. It's going to be close,
Short?
and it's short.
good,
No
yeah.
good.
Wow.
So that keeps it an 8-point game. Crestwood up 40-32 with 8 full seconds left to go in the third quarter. Here it comes.
And I'm sure Fairview probably thinking every time we do something right, something goes wrong too. They're kind of in that same boat as 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They've been breathing down Crestwood's neck for 2 quarters and 52 or 2 quarters and 12 minutes and 52 seconds.
Yeah.
But 14 minutes and 52 seconds. Sorry.
11. It's 12
Oh, it is
quarters.
12-minute quarters. Sorry, so I was almost there. Almost there.
You got it.
I
Eventually.
thought it was 15. Sorry.
So. Still holding on to this 8-point lead. Looks like Januska's okay. He's going to drop back to receive the kick. That's good to see because he was a little shook up there after one of the plays there before the touchdown.
Tried the onside kick
tried the
again,
onside
but
kick
no,
again.
that touched a Fairview. No. That's got to come back.
I missed it. Hang on.
It skipped off a Fairview player's leg inside 10 yards.
All right, well, let's see.
How in the
Got
world?
The replay on here.
It's so short.
You know what? I wonder if Ironman touched it first. It looked like it might have gone off his hands.
Wow.
So,
The ball, like off the first skip, didn't even make it 6 yards, let alone 10. And then it looked like a Fairview player, like it went off his leg and skipped out another 15 or 5, 10 yards, whatever, to get past the 10, and went past all of our guys.
I've got really bad eyes, but it did look like it skipped off of a Crestwood player. I saw Ironman 56's number there near it. It was hard to tell. D'Amato wants an explanation too. He's down here asking for the referees to come over and tell him what's going on. I wonder if I can see that replay one more time, if this will work. Let's see. Kicks it. The camera kind of went off of there. No, Ironman didn't touch it. I don't know. The first person to touch it might have been Juju to 22.
That's what it looked like to me. Like, I don't see how the ball could have just jutted out without touching a player, like in midair.
Yeah, D'Amato's giving the referee down here the business. It's I don't.
My goodness gracious.
Nobody from Crestwood touched the football.
That's bad.
Yep. That could change the game right here, but defense is going to have to suck it up. It is what it is. Handoff goes up the middle, and he's not going to go anywhere. He's going to lose a yard on the carry. So it's going to be 2nd and 10, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. With your Crestwood Red Devils nursing an 8-point lead, 40-32 over the Fairport Warriors. Fairview Warriors. I said Fairport. We screwed up this name every way that you possibly can tonight.
As the great Grover Vaught used to say, if that doesn't put a little fire in your belly, I don't know what does.
Right? All right. Man's got the cheerleaders fired up. 12 minutes to go. And you're in the driver's seat.
Just got to hang on.
Right? Got to play one 12-minute quarter of disciplined football. Going to have your defense step up big right here. Holding on to that lead. First and 10 Fairview in Crestwood territory at the 47-yard line. They're not even going to run. They're going to ground.
Miscommunication on the route there.
They want a pass interference because somebody had a hold of a jersey, but I think it was just kind of that incidental hand contact that.
Yeah, I didn't see any pass interference.
Yeah, I don't think it interfered with the play. It was just kind of a hand check.
Not when the ball's 15 yards away from any player.
Right. 3rd and
It's hard to
11,
interfere with
Fairview.
that.
Going to go 3 wide with a tight end up at top of the screen. They're all crossing routes. Oh, and he's dropped back. He's
Split the
got
seam up the
room
middle.
to run. Uh-oh. He could cut it outside, and he does it. He gets down to near the 30-yard line. Going to be a first down for Fairview. And that's the problem when you drop everybody into coverage.
Mm-hmm. Nobody there to fill the gaps in the middle.
Yep, and you got a quarterback that can run the football.
Yeah, I think like we've been sending an extra rusher on a blitz and stuff. We only had 3 down linemen rushing, and we've been sending 1 or 2 blitzers. And I think you're just gonna have to stop blitzing and just rush 3.
Keep him as a spy.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
All right, Fairview's got the ball, 1st and 10. They're still in their 3 wide shotgun formation. He's got all kinds of time to throw, but he is getting flushed out. A little shovel pass
Met
to
immediately.
Beto.
Oh yeah, ball comes out. Oh no, it didn't. It did, but it didn't.
He fell back on
Yep.
it.
It popped out and went straight on the ground in front of him.
Going to be a pickup of about 2 on the play. Not much there, but boy, lucky bounce for Fairview. All right, 2nd and 8, 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the game. They're going to stay in their 3 wide. Oh, the handoff goes up the middle, but
No, it doesn't.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
faked.
It's a good fake. Quarterback swings it around the outside, picks up several. Going to be close to the first down. They're going to depend on the spot here.
Yeah, I think they're calling him short.
Yeah, yard
About
and
a
a half shy. 2 yards shy. So 3rd and 2, defense is going to have to hold here. I'm not sure they're going to throw this. I think they
Yeah,
run
I
this.
wouldn't. Right.
And they are.
Wow.
He's looking.
Just a quick
He's
little
got,
pass to the
and he's got
flat.
nobody over here. One guy to beat who's getting pushed around, but
Does knock him out at least.
yep, saves the touchdown. Down at the 6.5 yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Fairview.
Really threatening. This is
Yep.
kind of do or die here.
Yep. Gut check time. You're going to have to play tighter, man. You're going to have to play some disciplined linebackers, filling gaps, not letting this quarterback give him a chance to run through. And a little bit different formation here.
Sorry,
And
I'm
a handoff
facing-
up the middle.
Hey,
oh,
wow, stop.
good tackle.
I apologize. I am now facing into the wind to see these plays, so I'm
51 Corey Bernauskas on the touchdown saving tackle. Gonna be pickup of about 2. It's gonna be second and goal at the 3-yard line.
up the middle again.
Quick handoff and it's
stopped
red.
Immediately. D-line holding strong. Knock on wood, but looks like we got an injured warrior.
55 Fred Haney in on that tackle. Fred Haney is a big drink of water, man. He is. And you know what? Kirtland's line made him look tiny last week. They had some boss hosses on that line. Let me tell you what.
Big boys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They eat good up there, I think. But, man.
I think it's the water. Fairly sure.
Kirtland water.
Yeah.
It is going to be 3rd and goal, and ball is back to the 4-yard line, just shy of the 5. Gut check. Got to have a stop here.
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
plays.
more than you've ever needed one.
All right, leave it all on the field right here, boys. We've played some good football tonight. Not sure about that onside kick a few minutes ago, but it has led to this here, 3rd and goal. 9:45 to go in the game. Up 8 points. The quarterback's just going to keep it. He's going to barrel through, and he's going to carry everybody in for
he just got in.
Fairview touchdown. Well, they are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
Man, an onside kick like that changing everything.
Yeah, I really wish I had a better replay of that because I agree. I don't think Crestwood touched the football from what I could tell. But, you know, we're a mile and a half away from the game here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's not like we get any close-up shots or anything. But
I just missed it. I went further downfield with the camera. So they got a man in motion. They're going to be a little pitch, and they're going to do a little reverse. And he's going to throw it in, and they're going to.
One of them caught it, right?
Somebody held on.
Oh, my goodness.
Good Lord, what was that? 2 guys open over there. Number 11 brings it in. You got a name for 11 over there?
11. That's Savajan Harris. Savajan Harris.
Savion Harris, probably?
Savion.
Let's go with Savion.
But it's a J, so just making sure that it's a Y and not a J or a H.
I think I've heard other people say that name, Savion, before. I could be
Savion.
wrong, but I believe that's what I heard other games that I've watched.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're going to put it on your offense. You know, you've got the workhorses. You've got Blasiol. You've got Addis. You've got Giel. You can throw the ball to Januska. You've got Summer, who can carry the ball himself and make stuff happen. Now's the time.
Yeah, what I'm doing is taking as much time in between plays as possible, too.
Sure.
Let me hear that referee count down from 5 every play.
Yep.
Every single play.
Be the last person to touch the ball in this game.
Maybe not every single play. You want to draw them off sides once or twice.
Right,
But
right.
close to it.
Yep. So tie game, 40-40 with 9:36 to go. We got a brand new ball game. And what do you think? They try another onside kick?
I think they probably would. It worked last time.
Januska's back deep, and we know he's got some speed. If he could get some blocking and some holes, he could turn it into something. So maybe they don't even kick it to him. Let's see what happens here. And it is a kick deep. Januska's dropping back deep. He's going to catch it inside the 10.
Drops it.
He drops it. Oh, boy. He's going to have to run it out from the goal line.
Found a little bit of space.
Got a little bit of room. He's going to get out across the 20.
Still
He's got
going.
more room. Across the
My
30 up to the
goodness.
33. Great return by Januska.
Ended up getting all the way out to the, 36? 37?
And I think that's the 32.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm looking.
It's okay.
I didn't see red. Sorry.
I know the numbers get hidden in the
Yeah.
jerseys down there. And it's hard
Yeah.
to tell what you're looking at.
And I'm kind of looking through a fence right now as well.
Okay. 9:22 on the clock.
If you can put together one of those 16 to 20 play drives.
Yep. 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Take 8 minutes, 8 or 9 minutes off the clock.
Not only that, but get that 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So let's work this
punch
clock.
it in, yeah.
Sorry, I'm talking like I'm the coach here. All right, direct snap to Blasio, who's got Summer out lead blocking for him. Blasio's going to turn that into about a 7-yard gain. Right at the 40-yard line. Now we got a Warrior, a little slow to get up. And he gets up on his own power, so he doesn't have to come out of the game. Under 9 minutes to go. 2nd and 2, Crestwood at the 40-yard line. And there they are. Blasio and Addis bringing the play in, taking their time, letting that clock just tick on down. And both of them in the backfield. Here's going to be a direct snap to one of them. Looks like that's Addis who's following Blasio, and he's going to drive
first
ahead.
down too, yep.
Just got to stay out of that area of holding, and we're doing a really good job so far. Gets that first down up. Getting close to midfield at the Crestwood 48-yard line. Clock's going to tick, tick, tick.
The CVC picked a good game to be the game of the week.
Boy, did
to
they
stream.
ever.
My goodness.
Man, I'm not sure anybody expected this. But they've got, Crestwood's got their future in their own hands right here. They control their own destiny. Student body's going to go back to the right. Summer's back there with Blasio in the backfield. Snaps to Summer. Hands off to Blasio, fakes it to Giel. And Blasio's going to cut through and get across the 50 into Warrior territory. And we've got a Warrior shook up, but 34 gets up on his own power. And I think this is 6 again.
Yeah.
Looks like he's still shook up.
Might just be getting worn down. I mean, those are all dirty uniforms.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Crestwood, too. I mean, they're all.
I believe he plays offense, too, so he might just need a drink of water.
Yeah,
and
give me a breather.
chance to catch his breath.
Give me a breather and some pickle juice.
7:31 to go. Crestwood in Fairview Warrior territory at about the 49-yard line. Summer's still back there, Blasio. Tight formation. False start, Crestwood, right?
Yep, unfortunately. Just a little early.
False starts drive me insane. You know the snap count. Like it's not like it's a surprise.
All right.
You know what I mean? But as a coach, a former football coach, that just drives me bananas.
As a former player at some point, though, every so often it does. I don't know. You fall into some hypnotism of just being so used to going on one count for however long.
Yeah.
Your body just instinctively goes sometimes, you know.
Yep. So instead of 2nd and 6, it's going to be 2nd and 11. Summer's still back there with Blasio. Got 3 timeouts. You got Blasio at the football, following blockers, going to get back to where we were, and then some.
Yeah.
With an excellent run. Boy, he seems to fall for 5 yards. You know, like
He's not that big of a dude either.
no,
you
he's
know?
not tall. No. But he falls like Shaquille O'Neal, though.
Yeah. It's a long way.
I'm starting to get a little bit of raindrops on my monitor here, so
Oh, boy.
it's no bueno. But it is the last game of the season, so it's just got to hold up for a little bit longer for me. All right, 3rd and 3 at the Fairview 46-yard line. Got to get the 43 for the first down. Direct snap to Blasio. He doesn't have a whole lot of room.
Oh,
He's
boy.
trying to drag some guys, but somebody got a foot and didn't let go. And he may have turned that into a yard, if depending on the spot. Nope, they're going to keep it right where it was. 4th and 3 at the 46.
You got to go for it. I'm sorry, but you do.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that happened to us. Remember I was telling you about the Chagrin game?
Yeah.
Like we get to where we think, you should be able to get a first down.
Yeah.
And, but if you punted, maybe you'd have held them deep. But
This is where you break out the strange, shifty, sneaky play, right?
Right. Yeah, that one that Lancaster scored on early in the game would be something like that right now. Nope, direct snap to Blasio.
Hey, just pound
he's
it
gonna
forward.
barrel ahead, and he's
got
going to
it.
get the first down. Up to the
couple extra.
40-yard line. Picks up 6 more. Gets the first down and 3.
That's going to be huge, huge,
Man.
huge.
My heart is pounding right now.
Yeah.
It's like, none of these are even my kids, but I feel like they're all kind of my kids in a way, Like, been watching them play since they were all in Pee Wee football. And
I mean, already coming up on a 4-minute drive.
Yep.
4 minutes and almost 30 yards.
Yep.
4 minutes and 28 yards.
To the Warrior 41. Charlie takes the ball, fakes the handoff,
Keeps
and
it.
he keeps it himself, and he's going to turn that into a bit of a gain, about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Good job, Charlie. Summer.
That's one that can fall forward for 5 yards.
Yeah, they're going to give him 4. And put it back. This is what happened to me last week. No matter what I said, it was
Yeah.
a 5-yard gain. No, it's 4. Okay, it's 4-yard gain. No, it's 5. So Addis is bringing the play in this time. Him
It's like 4 in a football. You were close.
and Addis and Blasio are going to be in the backfield this time. So it's coming. Try and stop it, right? That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. Here it comes.
Jumbo package in again.
Student body right. Blasio's going to
Just
follow
get
Addis,
downhill.
and he busts through it. He's got some room to run. He's got a guy on his back, and he drags him down inside the 20. Good for the Crestwood. First down.
Nate's got to be encroaching 200 rushing yards by now,
easily.
right? Yeah.
Easily.
I mean, he's been in almost every play.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Every third, they'll go to Geel or Addis or
Yeah.
Charlie, but
Yep.
my goodness gracious. I mean, he's got to be averaging 7 yards a carry, too. It's just
I know. Easily. Yep.
absolute beast.
Well, we got 4 football minutes left. If this rain could just hold off that long. It's starting
Yeah.
to pick up a little bit. My equipment's starting to get a little bit wet.
And I'm getting cold.
3:48 to go. Addis and Blasio in the backfield, and they're just going to do it. Stop us if you can. Addis has the football. It jumps over some defenders. Going to get into the red zone. Going to pick up 3 or 4 yards. 3 yards on the carry. Check that, 4 yards. Putting it down at the 16-yard line. All right, guys, 3:22 to go. Can you control the ball for the next 3 minutes and come away with points and not leave enough time for Fairview to score? So Summer and Blasio in the backfield.
Oh,
Checks.
boy, yeah, there's an offsides. And a linebacker trying to time that count.
Missed it.
Went a little early, yep. And I think he just went too far. He stopped himself, but he ended up in that neutral zone and was awfully close to our guard immediately as the ball was snapped.
Yeah, that's nice.
Suspiciously close.
So you got to get the 10 for the first down, so it'll be 2nd and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Take another 35 seconds to get this play in, if I were them.
2:48 and counting. Addis brings in the play.
I mean, that's the other thing, too. You essentially get 5 tries at the end zone here.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah. If you do this right,
Second-
you sure
yeah.
do. 2:33. I hear the CVC
they
guys
are.
over here asking, "Do you just let them score so you get the ball back in enough time to score?"
Well, if I see somebody trying to let me score, I'm dancing for a while.
Right, dance around at the 1-yard
Yeah.
line for sure. So snaps to Blasio. He's following Addis, and he's got a little bit of room, and that's fine. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Going to pick up the
Get you
first
first
down
down,
inside
yeah.
the 10. 1st and goal, Crestwood. Down near the 8-yard line.
Leave them no time, make them burn up timeouts, which it looks like they're giving one right now.
Yep. Yep, timeout.
Yeah, make them use those early. I'll take that.
Timeout Fairview.
You can manage to leave them with no timeouts when they get the ball back.
Yep. So, tie ball game, 40-40. 2:14 to go. 1st and goal, Crestwood at the 8. You are in the driver's seat. You control your own destiny.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you get in here. I mean, that's really
Yep.
at some point.
Yep. I would prefer you got in on 4th down.
Right. Try to push it, push it to the 1 as early as you can.
Yep.
And then you can dance around. But
Make them use those timeouts.
yep. Which I'm going to go ahead and assume they're probably going to use them after these following 2 plays pretty quickly, unless
yeah.
unless for some reason we throw a pass, which I don't see
Yeah, that would be silly.
happening.
That would be silly. You throw a pass, I'm going to take off my headset and I'm going to run down there and have a little chat with the coaching staff.
Yeah.
At least on this down.
Yep.
Not when your running backs are just demolishing everybody. So Summer and Blasio. Summer's going to lead block. Blasio's going to follow him. He's pushing up through the middle. He's still on his feet. He's going to cut it outside. He's going to dive, and he's going to come up just short of the touchdown. Down
I
to
think
the
that one might have
1.
been intentional. I think
Yeah.
that was a smart
Incredible
Nate Blasio play.
heady play there, yes. And he's going to force them to take a timeout.
Wow.
There's no chance Crestwood called that timeout. It had to be Fairview. Crestwood doesn't want the clock to stop.
Yeah.
We want the clock to keep going.
Yep. Yeah, that's incredible. That's real heads-up football by either heads-up football by Nate Blasio or holy crap, I didn't know I was still on my feet by Nate Blasio.
Yeah.
How did I not get tackled yet?
So our game clock isn't cooperating. There is 2:01 on the scoreboard here. Wife's trying to get it timed back up. She'll get it figured out. There it is, 2:01. My wife, Monica Honeycutt, doing a great job over here, keeping the scoreboard up to date, keeping the timers, flags. She takes care of all that. I run the camera and chit chat and try to do the replays. Bryce does the color analysis over there at the
If
other
that's
end
what
of
you
the
want to
table.
call it.
Colored pencil
Yeah.
analysis. Oh, they added 5 seconds back on the clock. Maybe took a while to
Oh,
add that time back on. So 2nd and goal at the 1.
2:06.
Summer and Blaser in the backfield. Direct snap to Blasio. He's just going to run it
walks
in
it
for the
in,
Crestwood touchdown.
It didn't look like Fairview was trying super hard on that
Yeah,
one. I'm not going to lie.
I think I honestly think they called that timeout, talked about it on the sideline, and said,
we know
hey,
we can score.
we can score.
Yeah.
We can throw the ball up. We've got the offense to do it.
We've got 2 minutes.
Give us some time on the clock. Yep.
Now it's about the 2-point conversion. This is
Yep.
this is the
Huge.
important part of this drive, I think.
Oh, Callista's checking in with Summer. 2 quarterbacks checking into the game. Your running backs are checking out. Blasio and Addis are not on the field.
We're going to have to burn a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like there's some miscommunication there with Coach Peters and Charlie Summer. I don't think he understood what the play call was. Oof. Well, whatever it takes to get this right.
Yeah.
Got to get the 2
Yeah.
points. Because they have struggled on extra points tonight. They did get a couple 2-point conversions, but they missed some 1 points. And they did miss a 2-point conversion earlier. So, whew, man, I had never thought 2 minutes to go in this game. And I think I got a stomach ulcer all of a sudden.
Yeah, this turned into a real nail biter, didn't it?
I told you before that I watched the Kirtland Hornets play the Perry Pirates this year, and it went into triple overtime. And I had no skin in that game. Really didn't matter to me who won, and I had heartburn like I never had in my life before watching football. Great game, and you're seeing something very similar here tonight. 46-40, Crestwood with the 6-point lead, trying to get this 2-point conversion here with 2:03 to go in the game to go ahead the full 8 points. Snap is to Callista, who hands off to Blasio, who's got a cut, and he's not going to get it. He fumbles the football.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, tripped up. Whew. Oh, he had it, too. He just had one guy to beat. He's really mad at himself. I hope he's not that mad. It's not your fault.
All right, defense.
Yeah, you can make all this up right here. You got to keep Beto and you got to keep Juju in front of you at all costs. Do not let him get behind you. And keep this quarterback contained. If he can run up that middle again and pick off 25 yards at a time, this game will be over quick. We'll be down 48-46.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man with 2 safeties is how you can try to prevent that deep shot while still maintaining eyeballs on a shifty quarterback. I'm intrigued to see if we adjust to anything different or just keep on keeping on.
All right. 2:03 to go in the football game. Crestwood up 46-40 over the Fairview Warriors, and what a game it has been. And what a game it's turning out to be. Senior night. Your seniors are going to have to come up big here.
Yeah.
You're going to have to kick it deep. You're going to have to stop this return. Keep them deep in their own territory. Ironman has been doing some better kickoffs lately, and he does kick a line drive right down center field. Going to be fielded right at the 20-yard line, and he's looking for some blockers. He does have a couple.
And he slips out of one.
That's no bueno. There goes a helmet. I thought that was a football for a second. Somebody's helmet went flying. Ty Berquist is saying something happened downfield here, but I don't see any flags, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Fairview up at the 42-yard line. Well, that could have been worse, but it definitely could have been better. So Crestwood's going to stay with that 3-man line. They're going to keep everybody deep to try to keep those receivers in front of them.
Yeah, we got to keep in mind we are playing with a lead right here.
Yep.
This is not.
They're going 4 wide
Yep.
here. 3 to the top, 1 down here at the bottom. And
Middle
the
of the
quarterback's
field's covered
flushed out.
up.
He's got some room, but he's got to step up and throw, and he's got a wide open receiver. How did he let that happen? 1 guy to beat. Oh. Addis
At least
catches
that
him from
happened
behind.
early. Somebody just assumed. I think it was just a miscommunication on the switch. I think he thought he was passing that receiver off to somebody on the right side, and it was just not. And that's like the 5th time that's happened today.
Yeah. Somebody's not there. Well, minute 38 to go. Clock is running, but it's 1st and 10 at the 15. And they're only going to go 2 wide this time with 2 tight ends. And I'll check that 3 wide. I didn't see the other guy up there. And
It's blown dead with a false start.
was it a false start?
Yeah, that's what they're signaling for.
Yep. Okay. So that's going to stop the clock, but back the ball up 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 15. Back at the 20-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if they score, I'd rather them score with 1.5 minutes left on the clock than
Right.
and 8 seconds.
I don't want to go into overtime.
No.
Let's just win it outright. All right. Somebody play some tight defense here. Pick this ball off. Here we go. 1st and 15 at the 20-yard line. And he's only looking left, and he's going to roll left, but he's in trouble.
Oh,
and he's down.
Oh, my goodness. How did
breaks
he
out of
stay on
another
his
tackle.
feet?
He's going to keep it. He's going to run. And he's going to hit a bunch of defenders. I don't know. Did his knee touch back there?
I don't think so.
No, that was
It looked
close.
really close. I was looking for maybe an elbow because he fell forward.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Well, I don't know how he stayed on his feet, but it looks like timeout is going to be charged to Crestwood. No, take that. Fairview's taking the timeout with 1 left.
They used their final timeout? My goodness.
Yes, they used their last one with 48 seconds to go in the game.
Yowza.
2nd and 7 at the 12. Crestwood nursing that 6-point lead. Well, you've either got a huge upset coming on your hands, or you've got a tie game, or you've got a
come from behind
painful,
victory. Yeah,
painful
absolute.
loss. But a valiant effort. Both teams have played some great football. I mean, this is, like I said, 2 completely different styles. One doesn't run at all, and one doesn't throw hardly at all.
Yeah.
So, and you've got a 6-point difference right now with less than a minute to go in the football game. Incredible. So they're going to stay in their shotgun formation, 3 wide, 2 down here to the left and 1 up top on the right. And he's not going to hand it off. He's looking to throw right away. He's got a guy. He makes the catch, but he gets drug out of bounds inside the 5.
It's enough for a first. They get 4 more tries
Yep.
here.
4 tries from the 4-yard line, and he did get out of bounds, so that does stop the clock. And the first down stops the clock. That was a good design because that quick throw right to the sideline stops that clock. Precious time. So now, do you do the same thing they did?
Well,
Let them score, try to stop that extra point, and see if you can score again before
Yeah,
before the end of
maybe.
the game. So they got a man in motion, and nobody knows what to do. I see a lot of hands going up in the air. He's open over here, and he's going to break through
a
the tackle.
to get it in.
Nate Laziole, who's been Mr. Everything tonight.
Man, it's going to come down to an extra point.
Lets that guy slip through his fingers. There's 37 seconds left on the clock. This is an untimed down. So Crestwood's going to get the football back with 37 seconds left. We already saw Januska
Yeah, it'd be time to break into that bag of tricks again.
run back a 30-yarder. They're just going to kick one. Going to try to kick one for the extra point to go ahead by a single point here.
One of
Their
those
first
field goal
lead.
blocks would be excellent here, right?
Yep. Just one of those bad misses. Nope.
Did he?
And
He made
it's
it.
good. Just
Wowza.
squeaks over. Wow. Didn't make it by much. So we got a one point football game, and this is one of those times where not having a field goal kicker
It's gonna
is
hurt.
painful.
Yeah. Or
Painful.
missing one of those extra points earlier.
Yep. Any one of those, and you have a whole different ball game right now. Unbelievable. 93 points scored in this game so far.
Yeah, if I told you the over-under was 93 today, I think I'd take the under. That's
I'm not
wild.
sure. Well, Crestwood did have one big week of over 40, so this is, I think, the second time we scored over 40 points in a game, but I'd have never thought it was coming tonight, not against this
No, yeah.
Fairview team. But 37 seconds, 1 point,
2 timeouts.
2 timeouts, and some of the most capable running backs in Portage County.
And a good returner back here
And
right
a
now, too. We got to keep that in mind.
Darn good returner.
Might
30.
only take a couple plays.
30-something yards on his last return.
Yep.
He's also got Tristan Addis checking back in there with him.
So 2 good returners.
So let's see if they can create a seam for one of these guys to run through. That middle would be nice if they could open it up, do that. They call it the old flying V.
Yeah. Is that allowed, the wedge? I don't think that's allowed anymore.
Oh, bummer. All right, and it's a good kick. It's going to get back around the 8-yard line, and Wyatt Januska's going to field it. He's going to bring it out. He's going to try to get out of bounds up near the 25. That's a good return on 75 yards, 31 seconds.
A good arm, some good receivers, some excellent running backs.
Well,
and a good playbook.
they're going to drop back into coverage. I doubt you. They're going to play like we did. They're going to drop everybody back in coverage. And
That's fine then. Then I'll take
Right.
the 25 yards and get out of bounds.
get out
you
of
know?
bounds.
Yeah.
Try to get Blasio or Addis or Heel to get
Yep.
outside somewhere. Get some blockers in front. No, they've got 5 guys up on the line. They're not changing. Oh, check that. One is dropping back. So, yeah, they're
Just
dropping.
doing a 2 safety look.
Yep.
Doesn't quite look prevent.
Yep.
They're going to try to throw it.
Summer and Blas in the backfield. Summer drops back. He's got some time. Oh, don't hold the ball.
No,
Don't hold the
he
ball.
held on to it too long.
Why is he holding the ball? Oh.
Gonna have to call burn one
Yeah,
timeout.
burn your timeout.
You got to throw it quick.
I don't know why he didn't just spike it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Charlie had to know to spike that. Oh, not sure about that decision there. If it's not there, just throw it into the ground
Yeah.
somewhere, right?
Yeah, I think you got to lob it up anyways, man. Like
Or
it was decent
the
coverage here on the sideline, but just worst case overthrow it. You know,
Right.
put too much on it. Don't underthrow it.
Right. And I think Charlie's been like that on himself all year. He's been second guessing and not trusting his instincts
Indecisive,
all the
yeah.
time. Yeah, and you can tell that it's because he doesn't want to let his teammate out. He's a good teammate. He's a good kid. And he feels like, I think, this is just me spitballing here, but just knowing him and knowing his family, that he feels like he doesn't want to let his team down, and that if he throws it and throws an interception as opposed to just taking the sack,
Yeah.
that he's letting everybody down. We got 2 wide here. Summers alone in the backfield. He's got time to throw. He's looking. He's got Januska, who's
But he
going to
will
cut.
not get
He's
to the
not going to get to the sideline.
You're gonna have to burn one more.
Get to burn your last time out here with 16 seconds left in the game. Still down 1 point.
I think Januska should have broke that off outwards
The other
toward the
direction,
sideline.
yep.
Yeah, he curled in to the middle of the field.
So you've got time for 2 to 3 plays if they are long enough. Yeah. Right? But you got to get behind the receivers. You got to get out of bounds if you can't get there.
Yep.
Because you're out of timeouts. And we do have a 3rd down. It is 3rd and 4 at the 31.
Some sort of tricky double reverse or something could go a
Yep.
long way here too, you know.
All those hook and ladders that you practice after practice
Yep.
for fun. Well, now it's for business. 16 seconds on the clock. Kind of glad they gave those 5 seconds back.
Man, this is when we used to anticipate Jonas getting a catch on the sideline
Yeah,
here, right?
Yeah,
This is that time.
Years ago, yep.
Let's see who'll step up and do
Got
it
a man in
today.
motion. Summer's going to fake the handoff. He's going to pull it in.
Good route here on the
He's
sideline.
going to get hit from behind if he doesn't hurry up. He's got a guy downfield. He's going to make everybody jump.
And they're not going to throw any flags there.
Everybody was going for the ball. I think that's the deal. As long as you're going for the ball, you can do whatever you want. Number 12 a little slow to get up for the Warriors, but it's going to come down to this.
Yeah, 4th down,
The
too. Yeah, you
last-
got to get a first down, get up and spike it, or just
Yeah.
take a one final
Gotta get
shot.
the first down,
Yeah.
one way or another. So possibly your last play as a high school senior on your home field. 4th and 4, down 1 at your own 31-yard line. Got to get to the 35 for the first down.
They're only rushing 3. I think they're
Yep.
expecting us to take another deep shot.
Can you get
They'll
last?
give up that first down and hope we can get up and spike it.
Yeah.
Just lay on them.
So hand off to Callista, who hands it back to. This is
Oh,
it.
this
This is
is
the
it,
last
yep.
play. Summer's
And
going to
doesn't
throw it
matter
up,
anyways.
and it's going to get broken up by number 12, and that'll be the game. Wow, Fairview down 2 touchdowns coming into the second half. Pulls off a stunning come from behind win. 47-46, the final here tonight at Jack Lambert Stadium. And wow, what a tough way to
Yeah.
end your senior season.
Ultimately came down to a referee not seeing a football kicked
Yeah,
by
on
the
that
onside kick.
I'm telling you, I'm going to go put that on
Allows
my
you to
big
squeak
screen
it to within 1.
as soon as I get home, because I
Yeah.
want to know what happened there. I don't believe
Because
what
if
I
we
saw.
see, man, that's got to get sent into a league somewhere if that's
Yeah, I don't.
a deciding play.
Well, even still, we should have played. There's a lot.
Yeah,
of
there's a lot of
mistakes made
coulda,
on
shoulda,
defense.
wouldas, yeah.
Yeah, like you can't blame it all on a referee.
Yeah.
We had our own chances. 2-point conversion there at the end. Blasio got the ball to the 1, didn't get it in.
Yeah.
Could have stopped this touchdown down here. We didn't do that. So
And decided to go away from every play that had worked for us all game
Yeah.
and decided to just throw the ball 6 times in a row instead of any.
Yep. So they're going to give it to you. You could have. Well, we can second guess all day long. They did what they thought they had to do, and
Yep.
it just didn't work out for us. So hats off to the Warriors for a big comeback, come from behind victory. Takes them to 7-3 on the season. Crestwood's going to fall to 5-5. But man, I mean, they were leading with 40-something seconds to go in the game. You were leading the entire football game from the first score, and come up just a little bit short.
93 points later, 94 points later.
93. My hat's off to the seniors. There is an outside shot at a playoff game next year, especially scoring all these points against a ranked team like this. I think their computer analytics take all that stuff into account, the amount of points you score, the toughness of the teams you played and stuff like that. I don't think anybody was close enough to us to overtake us for that 16th spot. So I fully expect that Crestwood will be playing at South Range next week. But I would say don't quote me on that. But that's going to wrap it up for our season here for Infinity Road Media. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. God bless you. I appreciate you all. This has been a fun season for us. We finally got a full game here. The computer didn't cut out. I had everybody here helping me. We had just a few minor computer issues here and there, but that's just to be expected, and when we're not engineers or anything like that. So I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight.
Dirty Dancing song. Don't understand why.
I'm gonna run some credits here. I want to thank my wife Monica for running our scoreboards tonight, doing her best to keep up with the school scoreboards. My son Bryce for joining me in this little endeavor, announcing these games, bringing the color commentary. I'm trying to give you the play-by-play. Down there taking it together as a team.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of celebration for your 9th win of the season.
7.
I thought you just said they were 9. Oh,
7-3.
yeah, okay, sorry.
7-3.
7.
So what a game. That was fun. My hat's off to our seniors. I'd name you all again by name, but I already turned my phone off, so my apologies. But good luck to you guys next week. I'll be wherever they go to play the playoffs. I'm going to try to be there to watch. I will update Infinity Road Media on Facebook if you can't make it to the game but you want to keep track of scores. I'll give you score updates as often as I can. Follow us on Facebook, Infinity Road Media. You can check out our website, Infinity Road Media at card.com, CARRD, Infinity Road Media at card.com. Any parting remarks, son?
Tough loss. Really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Just, man, I wish just for the seniors, I wish they could have brought it home.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yep. Well, for Infinity Road Media, my name's Jason. This is my son Bryce. For my wife Monica, thanks for joining us, and God bless.